Welcome back to Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, with the Omen Seekers. A lot of stuff happened last time. We have Bree back this episode. All the Omen Seekers are here. Oh man, let's get into this recap and remind ourselves of what kind of shenanigans went down. Got recap music to play. Okay. Using a mix of might and trickery. Using a mix of might and trickery, the Omen Seekers killed half of the attacking gnolls and scared the other half off with a clever dragon illusion. Halligan invited his father and the rest of the Seekers back to his tribe's campsite where they were waiting for the return of their shaman, Yaselm. The group knew they had recently slayed the druid when she had lured them to Jarlmut and attacked in the name of the Frost Maiden, but not wanting to alarm anyone at first, they feign ignorance. Noticing the vials of blood and the contraption strapped to Dr. Lazarus's arm, Halligan pushes his father for answers. What was this all about? And the doctor admits that he had unfortunately lost his powers after being bitten by a slad, and he built the device in order to still utilize the magic in his blood. Fuck slads, says Dr. Lazarus, and his son agrees. Fuck slads indeed. Ample takes this time to socialize with the rest of the tribe. He scans the crowd and finds that a number of members have incredible taste in clothing. As the Lazaruses reconnect, Halligan calls over his closest friend and second in command, Kapinuk Taltree Thunlakalaga, who had been freed of captivity due to the Seekers' help in overthrowing the Sunblight base. Dr. L presses to make sure the Sunblights are no more, and Kapinuk agrees. The Sunblight family has been slain, but the fortress is now the home base for the Musgard brewing operation. They had concocted some sort of new mushroom ale and had intention to sell it to the towns. Coming from his latest victory, Ample sports a brand new fur coat as he scans for the next negotiation. Maybe pants? Kapinuk confided that he was hoping Halligan would be able to bring the two feuding Goliath tribes back together. The Goliaths of Wormdoom Crag and Sky Tower Shelter had been separated for too long, and if Halligan can bring orcs and humans and the Reged tribes together, he could surely help resolve this disagreement. Going for a full ensemble and on a roll, Ample is on the lookout for a shirt to tie the outfit together. Halligan brings up the big problem at hand. They were out of food. After unknowingly making weapons out of Chardelin, their lead hunters went mad and scared the local reindeer herds away, which led them westward. But their luck is running thin, and they plan to head north to hunt for maybe whales or seals. But what about the Cauldron of Plenty? Surely they could donate the surplus to the tribe. But the mention of going into town drives the rest of the tribe into a fit. They didn't feel comfortable around townspeople. Dr. Lazarus suggests that the tribe stay at the camp and Halligan come with them into town, and then return with the food. Ample spotted it, the perfect addition to his garb. It was going to be a challenge, but if he pulled it off, he'd be looking all sorts of snazzy.
Turns out Halligan was the one to pull it off.
With a solution to their hunger on the horizon, the conversation shifts to talk of the Frost Maiden as Halligan, looking like a pirate, buttons up his brand new, freshly traded, puffy shirt. Apparently, Halligan's tribe is affiliated with the goddess in that she sends followers to them and they simply comply. But for doing so, she blesses them and leaves them alone. It's typically not a big deal, other than the one time they lost a former Reged leader, Jarrand Elkhart. This pisses the doctor off, and he insists that the next time a follower of Arl shows up, they kill them in their tracks. "I'll end this winter, Halligan!" Dr. Lazarus exclaims, having had enough of the Frost Maiden's bullshit. Flight brings up that the doc might actually have a way to do so, and Dr. L explains the Summersar to his son, as they head towards Bryn Shander with hopes to bring food back to the tribe. As soon as they get outside the campsite, Dr. Lazarus comes clean. They had come into contact with their shaman Yaselm, and they had killed her. But only because she had attacked first. She was allegedly working for Arl, and it was their only choice. Halligan is surprised but understanding. He'd do the same thing if he were in their shoes. But of course now the tribe would need a new shaman. Bree brightens up. Maybe it could be her. But Dr. Lazarus points out a prime candidate who would be more than ideal. Orion,
What?
Halligan's brother.
Wait, what? I volunteered myself? Okay. Continue.
Well, you were interested at first, but you got talked out of it.
Fantastic.
You're like,
Don't
no, I
lose
wouldn't
power.
really want to do that.
That's the answer. You just need to make sure your power grid stays on.
I believe we also offered up Ravison as a possibility.
And
be.
Spellix, I think.
Yeah, I think a number of names went around.
Spellix is going to be the
Yeah.
emissary to the goblins.
You
But
just
yeah,
volunteered
Dr.
yourself
Lazarus-
as tribute, that's all.
He brings up that Orion, Halligan's brother, was a healer, and he was family. When the group arrive in Bryn Shander, Elkton John takes Pamela and the polar bears to the stables as the Omen Seekers head towards the town hall. Side note, I was watching a different Icewind Dale stream the other day, and someone else had an elk
you
named
said that.
Elkton John. Or did I say it to the whole chat? I guess I did.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
crazy.
The audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you, that's awesome. Where was I? Elkton John takes Pamela and the polar bears to the stables as the Omen Seekers head towards the town hall. Flight and Ample suggest that maybe it would be good to let Halligan's tribe incorporate the Goblin Pack. They'd send food and let the tribe bring it to the goblins, and if all went to hell, at least they'd have the numbers to exterminate them all. Valin sends an animal messenger to Lonelywood with a note asking Orion to meet them in Bryn Shander, and if Dredavex and Vorin would be willing to make the trek, they have this egg thing that Ample draws an illustration of. Ample tells more stories about his happy upbringing, but Flight can tell something doesn't add up. At the town hall, the group runs into Sal, who they had last seen having a meeting with Naerth Maxildanar, the local head of the Zentarum and lead speaker of Targos. And she informs them that some of his men had been bragging about their plans to kill any survivors they might find in the demolished towns. Without missing a beat, the doctor demands to know where Naerth is, and when Sal says the Northlook, he storms off towards the Northlook, Ample following behind. Heading into the town hall, Flight, Bree, and Halligan run into Imdra Argalath from East Haven, who is currently manning the Cauldron of Plenty. Imdra admits that they just dump the cauldron out every night, knowing it can magically make more. But Flight suggests that instead of wasting it, that they utilize the surplus to make friends and help more people. Meanwhile, Dr. Lazarus goes back home and gathers up Dave, Sanar, and Ravison and introduces them to his shield guardian, asking them to stand across from the Northlook windows looking ominous. After everyone is in place, Dr. L walks past the angry sailors, past the bartender, directly into Naerth's second-floor suite, past the thugs at the table, and up into Naerth's face. "Get a hold of your men!" Dr. Lazarus is losing it. 10 Towns is falling into chaos, and nobody seems to care. Naerth better snap into shape, or he'd be facing more than the doctor. Dr. L points out the window at his posse. And you can tell that this shakes Naerth to the core. Dr. L is proving to be a formidable opponent, and Naerth is shaking in his boots. Exiting Naerth's suite, Dr. L finds Ample buddied up with the pirate, somehow having made friends with while the doctor was upstairs. After Imdra
Drinks
agrees
do a lot.
to... What?
Drinks do a lot to help.
I didn't catch what you said.
Drinks do a lot to help.
Yeah,
Social
exactly, right.
lubrication.
After Imdra agrees to package up the leftovers, Duvesha Shane exits her office and brings a letter to Flight addressed to him. And this is right when Ample enters with the doc and starts complaining about the soup surely being old and the same soup they served the day before. Duvessa doesn't seem pleased to see Ample, but grins and bears it. Flight quickly reads through his letter, which is from his mother at Revel's End. She has been promoted to the Panopticon and has access to the gate controls, but is never alone in the control room. Alternatively, the warden had recently allowed an albino tiefling woman in to question prisoner 237 about possible Arcane Brotherhood activity, and maybe they could gain access under the guise of an interrogation. She attached a map of the prison with a postscript that mentioned the warden had an affinity for alcohol. Dr. L asks Halligan to stick around at the very least until they hear back from Orion. There's something he wants to give them both. As Flight finishes up his letter, he motions for them to speak in private, and everyone filters outside except for Ample, who walks up to Duvessa. He reminds her that he finished his task, and her mood drops, remembering their agreement and wondering what in the world she had promised him. He insists that maybe, instead of paying him with money, she could do so in information, and he motions for them to step into her office. And that's where we wrapped up last time, and where we'll start again right now. Let me...
That was a
let
trip.
me get into character. Miss Speaker, Alright, I'm ready to go.
You're muted, Tom.
Oh, you're muted, yeah.
Oh no, all I'm saying is this tricky motherfucker.
What, Ample?
Yes! I love Ample.
Oh man, yeah, who even knows what...
Yeah, I think he's my favorite character. No offense, everyone.
What?
Yeah, universally. Yeah.
I'm not even my character, just his character.
You're right.
I think
That's
it's time for Bree to retire and for Ample Derriere or Ample Buttocks to come into play. And woof. Anyway, my mind's all over the shop. Let's go get
Oh
it.
man. Okay. So, yeah.
So we're in Duvessa's office now?
I guess, yeah. I mean, I assume Ample will. That was where
Oh yeah,
last,
I'll move in there. Yep.
we last moved off Yarga's Flight. In the last moment, did I say it in the recap? Had kind of motioned everyone to go outside and speak of the letter that he got.
If Ample wants to do the thing with Duvessa first, we can do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing Mission Impossible this session? Are we breaking into the prison?
Who knows?
We'll be planning. Flight. We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Maybe
I'm
maybe
so
the first 20 minutes of Ocean's 13, where we get the crew together. You know, each one of us
Yeah.
with the little. Yeah. All right.
Indeed. So if Ample will let us in on the meeting with Duvessa, we can certainly do that.
He would want to speak to her privately,
Okay.
but you guys are more than welcome to walk
Put
in.
our meta
once you
earmuffs
realize
on?
Ample-
Oh, okay.
Look, you guys are the audience just as much as you guys are players, so just sit back and relax.
Yeah.
I'm not getting noise coming through my microphone, am I?
No.
Your
You
voice.
sound
Okay.
Good
crystal
voice.
clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Just making sure because it's saying that there's
there's some
constant
noise
input,
now.
and I don't know.
I find that
didn't know-
Discord's just glitchy like that. It'll do that
Yeah,
even when I have
sometimes.
myself on mute. Yeah.
Okie dokie then.
Yeah,
Just as long as I'm
hearing
not
anything
like making any background weirdness.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No. We'll let you know.
crazy. Yeah.
Just the normal whiny self. I don't know. Just gotta be.
No.
Let's go. My mind's
Wow.
all over the place.
Coming on strong.
Whoa, no, he was joking. Okay, so yeah,
absolutely.
Ample and Duvessa step into her office as the other Omen Seekers head outside. Although you can kind of probably see them through the front windows, but you're not hearing anything right off the bat.
What is this? What is this all about? What do you need, Ample?
Miss Speaker, please take a seat.
I really prefer to stand.
Fair enough. Ample will take a seat in, well, Duvessa's chair is open.
Just her- Yeah,
and
right in
it's the
front of her
most
desk.
fancy chair in the room, so absolutely. He'll sit down in Duvessa's chair and put his feet up on the corner of the desk. So the bottom of his boots aren't on the desk, but his ankles are.
Okay. And she moves to
Uh,
just get more eye contact with you to the side of the desk.
Miss Speaker, how do you feel about Naerth Maxildena?
You know, he's kind of mysterious, to say the least. I mean, he's been
To say the
pretty-
least, yes.
Well, I mean, he seems to be able to run things well enough. Although I can never tell if he's doing things for his town or for himself. He's fairly new. I mean, he's only been here for maybe a year. But he's been instrumental in kind of weeding out criminals and then helping us to keep the money flowing.
Miss Speaker,
Hmm.
you seem to know only half the story. And Ample will go on to explain who he really is and what he's really doing. Andrew, assumed she already knew based on previous adventures that I wasn't a part of. But if she doesn't know the truth, Ample will tell her.
Well, I guess correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not remembering anything where she specifically knows that he's bad, but I could very well
I
be
just
forgetting.
assumed that you guys,
Flight-
as soon as you found out, told her. But that's just me and my
Flight
mind.
told Trovis about his membership with the Zentrum, but he hasn't told any of the other speakers yet. Although
Okay.
Waylon might also know.
Fair enough. Well, I reveal it to her now.
Naerth is part of the
That's
Zentarum.
right. That's right. The leader of the Centaurum in Icewind Dale, as far as I'm aware.
Well, that can't be. He was. He played
Miss
a big
Speaker, I
role.
assure you.
We
is
sent
the
a guy
truth.
to Revel's End for being the leader of the Zentarum, and Naerth played a big role in that
Yes,
Oh,
he certainly did,
no.
didn't he?
to
Mhm.
cover up his tracks.
That's right. That's right. It was a stooge, Miss Speaker. You've been
Jeez.
had.
God.
Now,
Oh,
I think I have the answers to the questions that are forming in your mind right now, Miss Speaker. You want him gone, right? You want the
What?
Zentarum gone.
well, we definitely can't. We can't let a speaker of the town be affiliated with such a criminal network, for sure. But how would you say we do so? I mean, if we tell the public, then that will look bad for all the rest of the speakers, the councils who elected him, the government in general.
Absolutely. This is why I'm speaking to you in private. We
Well, I
need to
appreciate
take him down in the way that he operates, with subtlety, with
I'm listening.
clear evidence, and with a plan to fill the power vacuum that he's leaving behind. I believe that these are the things that we need before we can take him down. Now, we have the evidence. We just need to collect maybe some physical evidence. But the power vacuum, I believe that is something that we have now come into a very valuable resource that we can use, Miss Speaker.
I knew that there was a catch. Yourself, right? That's what you would like? You'd like to be in charge of Targos?
Haha! As fun as that sounds, Miss Speaker, I was thinking Halligan. Lazarus. Halligan
Oh.
Lazarus.
From
He
Okay, I mean,
is a smart and competent young leader. Much like yourself, Miss Speaker. I believe you two have a lot in common, in fact. He is open-minded and forward-thinking. He's already brought some of the Regid tribes together, and he's open to the idea of forming a larger tribe with the goblins outside of town. Now, if he can bring both of those groups of people into the fold of 10 towns, I believe we can strengthen 10 towns exponentially and also give us allies in taking down this ban, Miss Speaker. I've seen the kind of things men like him will do to stay in power, the people he will trample over and kill to stay in power. this man is a cancer in your home, Miss Speaker. We need to take him out.
This is adding up. Forgive me if we didn't start on the right foot, and I might need to hear from the others, but this
Speaker,
does seem
I
to make
think we
sense. What?
I think
What's
we
in
should
it for
keep this
you?
to ourselves for now. I would like to ask you to gather as much information from the other speakers as you can. Any dirt that they have, that you have, that any of you can get your hands on, anyone that you trust, I should say. Anyone that you don't trust them. My point is, we need to information gather, and the less people who know, the better.
No, I agree. It's just you've opened up a can of worms. I thought I could trust all the speakers, and maybe not. I know Markham, personally. He's trustworthy, and he's been dealing with the Targos militia for the most part. He might know something, and
there's another speaker in the town hall with Soup, right?
Imdra. Or, well, that's the other militia captain, but yeah, I'm
right.
Imdra and Daneth. They're
Was there a
trustworthy,
nice
although...
lady speaker from, like, Lonelywood or something like that? I'm remembering from the last game I played in this setting.
Mhm.
Yeah. There's a nice lady somewhere. So Ample would suggest her. I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from Lonelywood, there's Nimsy Huddle.
That's
And
her.
you probably know this because she's given you sugar cookies before. She's always
That's
trying to
right.
hand them out to everybody.
Nimsy's a kind woman. I believe she can be trusted. And is smarter than people give her credit.
Okay. Well, do tell me. From my experience with you, you're usually... What's in it for you? What is this about? Surely you've got something on your end.
Absolutely, Miss Speaker. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart after all.
Okay.
What I want
Thank God.
is Max Delinar. What's his name? Maxil Dinar.
Mm-hmm.
Naerth Maxidum.
Naerth,
Maxidum.
I want him. We will destroy the Zentarum. We will make sure they have no foothold in the Dale after this. I will help you achieve that. But I want Naerth. Unharmed if possible. And no questions asked. Is that something you feel like you can do, Miss Speaker? Turn a blind eye to someone disappearing?
Well, I'm sure the Zentarum have done it to innocents. So, I think it will depend on what evidence you can bring, and if you can keep it secret, if it doesn't come back on the council, then we can probably work something out. You're going to take care of him? Eliminate him?
That's for me to figure out, Miss Speaker. What I want you to think about is who is going to speak for the people when all of this comes to light. It's going to create unrest, panic even, especially in Targos. And the people are going to need a strong, clear voice to follow. I believe this can be your voice, Miss Speaker. You are, I believe, the best leader the Dale has.
Oh, come on.
And if we can install Halligan as the Speaker of Targos, maybe your militia captain out there is the Speaker of, where are we now?
Bryn Shander.
Juves is already the speaker of
Bryn
Bryn
Shander.
Shander.
Yeah, I understand. Your militia captain as the Speaker of Bryn Shander, you could become the Speaker of 10 towns as a whole. That's what I see for the future of Icewind Dale, Miss Speaker. What do you see? Any kind of stops talking and lets her mull that over.
Yeah, she kind of paces back and forth without saying anything for a moment.
Well, I agree we do need to get this ball rolling. If Naerth is who you say he is, then yes, please, do what you can. Gather evidence and see if we can take him out of the picture. If you can snag him without causing an uproar, then by all means, take him away and do what you will with him. As far as another leader of Targos, we may need to have some sort of an election, but I mean that can be rigged so much. I've only met him
all
once.
In due time, Miss Speaker. All in due time.
Indeed. Well, Halligan, from what I've met of him, from what I've learned and seen, he seems like nice enough. Although I might want to get a second opinion.
Of course, Miss Speaker. And Andrew ships Halligan and this Duvessa. So Ample will do everything he can to encourage their just leadership opportunity, but Andrew thinks there's a chance.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I mean, he's shown himself to be a good leader for sure. I guess we'll just have to see what he says. He's got a tribe, and they're like hesitant to come into towns, but we will. Yeah, I mean, maybe.
We're gonna have another mission where we try to set them up on a date.
Yeah. Oh god.
We need some spaghetti so that they can Lady in the Trampet.
Exactly.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Tom's just killing himself.
So, while that was happening, Flight and the rest went outside the front doors to have a private discussion. What happens there?
I actually wanted everybody, including Ample, to meet up at Dr. L's house.
Okay.
Feel free to go on without me. Ample's leaving the meeting now anyway, so he'll head on back to Dr. L's house, so he won't be far behind the rest of the group.
All right, so we'll just say Flight told you to meet back up with him before you went in.
Yeah, he knows where the 3 locations in this town where we've been. The bar across from Dr. L's house, and this building he's in right now. So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find you.
Cool.
Okay. So hang on. So I don't know if Sal is necessarily invited to this or not, but she walks with you at least towards his house. And I mean, I guess even if she was, she probably just excuses herself. She says she's gonna go back into the North Look, where actually you see a lot of activity coming. There's a cart outside, and a number of thug-looking guys are kind of moving, I guess, bags and just supplies out and into this cart.
Okie dokie.
But then you go to Dr. L's house. Let's activate it. I'm gonna unpause it. Maybe.
You're so close.
It's not showing the pause thing for me. It's just saying I don't have a token.
It's
That
still
might be
loading for
true.
me.
Still.
I might have to
looks
paste
like
the
there-
tokens in.
Oh, there. Now it's just paused.
Yeah, now it's just paused for me as well.
Yeah, it's paused and the screen is black.
Pause for me.
Yeah,
We're getting there.
I think it's loading. I have a feeling that maybe I didn't delete the problematic tokens from this map, and that's why it's taking forever.
Mm.
It'll go eventually.
It's alright, Alex. I need time to get into grumpy old man mode because Ample just made me laugh. So I gotta get back into I gotta get back into. I literally was about to kill a man.
Oh yeah.
I was prepared to kill him. Now I hear all this. Steven doesn't know any of this. Tom does, but Steven doesn't know any of this. But like, I want him alive. And Steven's like, I had plans to murder that man.
Absolutely. That's why I think it's so fucking juicy.
Okay, so we're just gonna put you guys in here. Can you guys see now?
I can
Yeah.
see now, and I claim this chair.
Okay.
Dr. Lazarus' chair was claimed.
Flight will just sit cross-legged on the floor, just by the table here.
Okay. What about Bree or Ample?
Just,
Here, I'll
just kind of
pause it.
in his typical meditation posture.
I'll sit on the couch.
Alright.
Ample will.
Oh, well, she'll try to sit on the couch and realize that the table's like too close for her legs, and she'll like,
I can't
'cause
go
she's
have
just
the
too
door.
large, so she'll kind of like scrunch
I see.
herself up and hold her knees to her chin.
Yeah.
We've been here enough. I really should get a chair more of your size.
Oh, there's
It's
a thing at the front.
okay. It's okay. I'm fine. My leg's not falling asleep at all, she says as she kind of rocks back and forth a little bit.
Pelican's just sitting on the table.
Well,
Well,
Get them
I'll put him in a chair.
I'll start outside.
Okay.
Just start
Oh,
outside.
right, yeah, because you met up later. Yeah, for sure. Can I assume the shield guardian is just outside the front door?
Oh
I
yeah,
assume-
he's
Well, hang on.
Like,
Let
he's
Lazarus
being
tell me
the-
because he's in
being the
control of
usher.
it.
I think Flight's got the gist of it. Shield up guardians basically out front, go to knock on the wall if anybody shows up.
Yeah.
Like guard duty, right?
Yeah.
I feel like we'd all agree on that.
Yeah. Faux show.
He'll be the
Okay.
bouncer.
I-
He'll be the bouncer.
So like, if Ample walks up, even though it knows Ample's gonna knock, even if Ample just walks right by it and right into the house like he owns the place. Which am I correct in that assumption?
So every single random passerby, the robot is knocking on the wall.
No, only you. Like somebody like going to enter
It's
the
come to
building.
the door.
Like
Absolutely.
somebody's like trying to enter. I figure, like it goes to knock on the door, you go under its arm and just keep walking.
We'll see.
Hang on. Where is she? She's somewhere. Nope. This is stupid because she's probably not even there, but.
No?
Well, I got these new tokens, and I thought Ravison had one, but I guess she doesn't. Okay. Are
seeing
you
one.
guys
I'm seeing
inviting Dave and Ravison in this room, or should they stick back?
Sure.
I'm not gonna kick them out.
All right.
Yeah, that's up to Flight, I think.
And I think Spellix is still with Halligan, isn't he?
Is Halligan not with us?
Oh, right. Oh,
He would've came with
I
us.
think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Orion here? Actually, Bree will ask Lazarus, is Orion here?
No,
He's been-
Ryan's
Ryan's
not
a
here
few
yet.
days away.
Oh, right, I forgot. Okay.
Not as of yet.
Although we're gonna put the kobolds.
We'll leave the kobolds in the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah. And I
Or
should
the
point
Kobolds
out
in the kitchen.
because
The title of the next mystery novel.
the token is different. So actually, her kobolds wear little coats, and actually 3 of them just pile up in one coat altogether, and
they
so it
do.
just looks like a person.
Kobolds in
she's
the
got her
kitchen
two.
with the knife.
Kobold, 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with a knife, with the candlestick.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Danger.
In the library.
Yep.
I'm so glad you're back, Master. My ribs hurt.
Oh, you
I
can.
No,
really
it's
did
a-
you have a mummy?
I could just tell he's up there. There's just that thing is still up there, and I'm protecting it with
I'm
all
gonna
my
remove-
bone armor.
I'm gonna remove that. Just make sure you protect it, right? As if it was inside of you.
Oh, we can keep it in there. It's fine. I mean, pain's like not a big deal. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
no. I'm actually, popular to the contrary belief, I'm actually not a monster. I'm gonna walk up and pull it out of him.
Oh!
Reach under his ribcage.
Alright. We good?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah. That's, oh man, I don't really breathe, but it just feels better mentally.
Right. I'm gonna put it on his lap and go back and sit in my chair.
Okay. Okay.
With your life. With your life.
With my life, Master, of course. I will protect it. No one will get this out of my hands.
Or on life, as the case may be.
So what was that about before? You brought us all out and we were just standing in the street and then you wandered off.
I do things.
Gotcha.
You know what?
It's better not to ask Dr.
Lazarus.
Lazarus why he does the things that he does. It's just better not to ask. You don't want to know.
No, you're right. I mean, as long as you guys are protecting me and accepting me, I think, yeah, alright. I'll just go along with it. I hope it helped.
They didn't want to buy you. That makes you feel any better.
Valen was gonna try to give him some explanation, but then when you said that, she's just like, "That's good enough." Yeah, and just kind of nods. Okay. So you guys are hanging out, waiting for Ample to get back. Do you do anything in the meantime?
Flight is going to be just like peering over that map that was in that letter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's. I guess. Are you looking at it? Are you like spreading it out on the table?
I'm not spreading it out on the table yet. He's going to be like just studying it and just like scrutinizing every bit of it.
Okay. And just for the sake of. Select all. I mean, that's it, just for the sake of the stream and whatnot. And he's just kind of looking over it, waiting for Ample to show up. Bree is trying to get comfortable on this couch where the table has been put way too close to fit her legs.
We would definitely have moved that. We would definitely exclude the table.
If you hadn't moved the table, she would have just gradually started like slowly pushing it, like incrementally, so that no one notices. She hopes.
Yeah. Or it doesn't make noise yet because it's on carpet, so you're good. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Can I draw some Halligan's blood?
Yeah, I guess so.
I might have stuff to be able to do that, at least in my house.
Yeah, for sure. Although, I guess Halligan is. What do you just go up to him and just start?
No, I'm not crazy. I'm like, Halligan, can I get a blood sample? I have a curiosity.
Oh, like you. Okay, yeah, sure. You want? How are you gonna get it?
Left or right arm, your choice.
And
I guess he
This
goes
is
to
how
his left
witchcraft
arm and he just
happens.
pulls out a dagger and cuts his hand just immediately.
Like immediately, like a what the fuck? No, what the fuck?
So I'm
Bree
not
casts
a
Stealing
doctor.
Word.
I have a syringe. It was
Free-
just one prick.
Oh,
Bree casts
shoot.
Stealing Word on him, and the word is idiot.
Yeah. Maybe Ample was wrong about him.
Never. Like, no. Just.
This is how we extract
You
blood.
give me, and I take the arm and I put the needle and I draw the blood. This. Fucking hell.
Well, this is a superior way to extract it. I'd say that we still got the blood, but I respect the way
you're half human.
I know.
You don't always have to be. Steven kind of mulls that over, trying not to be mean, but a brute.
You're right. That was very messy. We've been living away from civilization for a while now. I'm losing some of my more human instincts.
I've never understood why people always cut their hand in movies and TV shows and stuff. That's like the worst place to have a cut.
Like cut your
right
arm.
on your palm?
Or your leg.
Yeah, you use your hands.
Yeah. They'd be getting so
Luckily,
dirty
magic.
and infected every day. Anyway.
Okay.
Now he
Okay.
knows
Well,
better.
I guess he just kind of is just ashamed of his choice to cut his hand. He just kind of starts wrapping it up.
Oh, we re-healed him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I guess
The
you
healing
healed
word
him,
was idiot.
but there's still blood on his hand that he ends up, I guess, just wiping on his puffy shirt that he's still wearing.
I don't care.
Ample's gonna be so sad when he gets back.
Okay, so but
Ample
Dr.
has
Lazarus
history.
wanted to extract his blood, so you go over there after that, and then
Yeah,
what?
I'll if no one's doing anything, I'm heading to my workstation. If no one,
I can bring Ample back in if you guys were like waiting for him to start that conversation. Absolutely.
is that your trigger flight? I know you've been waiting.
Oh, that Ample comes in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Then, sorry, I was thinking you were going to start it, and I would just like walk in at an inappropriate time. Ample walks in now at an inappropriate time.
So yeah, I guess you hear the knock on the side, alerting you that Ample's here. Or is that what it was, or it was supposed to be danger?
Yeah, just knock on the side.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And
I guess
then
you see him coming up the steps.
I'll go to the nearest window so I can see.
Okay.
It's definitely shaving a haircut, and then at 2 bits is the all clear signal.
Yes.
Yep.
And I guess Ample, you just let yourself in, I imagine.
Absolutely.
I assume he does.
Don't worry, I'm back, everyone.
Steven doesn't even go to
Good.
get the door. I'm positive he's going to walk in.
Yeah, you just see him coming up the steps, and you're just like, all
Alright.
right, he'll be here in a second.
Like, think for a second, did I lock it behind me? No, I don't really.
Should I have locked it behind me?
All right, and Ample
So,
arrives as Flight is looking over this map and the letter.
Amble.
So what did I miss?
A mess?
No, what did I
No,
miss?
what has he missed?
I said a mess.
Yeah, that's his answer. A mess.
Oh, right, excuse me.
I point to the blood on the ground. You're cleaning that, by the way.
Yes,
Me?
Dad.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'll clean it up. That's my mess.
I go sit in my chair. Alex, since I'm an artificer, is it a reclining chair?
Yes. Oh my God, it is. You guys have never seen anything like this, though. Like the leg shoots out. There's a little wooden handle on the side, and Dr. Lazarus looks relaxed.
Yep. So Flight is just going to look up at Ample. So what did Duvessa have to say?
Bree gets you a beer, Lazarus. Because you look like you will need one.
Yeah, Flight looks over at Ample. So what did Duvessa have to say?
She said the towns are broke and she has no money for me. How am I supposed to get armor now?
Can I roll insight?
I guess that's up to him. If you
I would
tell
also
me.
like to roll insight.
Sure.
Well, is it still up to Ample or?
I mean, Ample. Is that cool? I don't know.
They can do whatever they want. If they think what he said triggered their instincts, then absolutely.
Let's do it.
Well,
then.
if we know her to
depends on what we
generally
roll, I guess.
I mean, he said the absolute truth. She doesn't have money, didn't have any for him, and he can't get armor with money.
That's true.
Yeah.
See, I assume I've failed so many times trying to insight you. I don't question it. I think you're a fool.
He just-
immediately assumed you're a fool.
25.
25 on flight.
Let me get my character sheet up.
Huh?
Okay.
He, yeah, okay, yeah. If you want to take it, take it.
Take it?
Oh, not you guys. Excuse me. Yeah, you guys can tell. At least Bree can, Flight can. Oh, and Lansing
you
roll.
got me, cool.
You two can see that, like he just twitched or something, and however you guys feel like you can see that he's lying, he's lying.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, he's not being fully honest.
What he said wasn't untrue, but there's probably, like, maybe he left
We
a
can tell there's
pregnant
more
pause
to
in
it.
there at the end, that there's more
He's
to it.
maybe
That's
lying
right.
by omission. Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
Bree's gonna leave it alone for now.
As is Flight.
She still thinks that he's probably a bit of an idiot, so maybe he's just not fully understanding the situation or something.
I'll just give this to you. You see Flight kind of cock an eyebrow at you. Kind of does kind of like a double take at you as he kind of moves to spread the map out on the table.
Ample
You can tell that he's probably going to. You can tell that he's not entirely satisfied by that answer.
Sure. Ample's going to react as if you're giving him, like, you know, come hither eyes, like eyebrows, and be like, oh. Like thinking
Okay.
about, like, should we make out? Probably not the right time, but I would. But yeah, we'll let it go for now. And he moves on.
Yeah. So, Flight, he pulls out the letter. So, you guys probably can't read all of this, and he just puts out this letter on the table, and you just see that to the rest of you, it just appears like the chicken scratch and scribbles, just like in that somewhat appear as letters, but none of you can read them because since I'm assuming none of you know Primordial.
But I can recognize it's a different language.
Yes.
Mhm.
Do you need something translated?
No, I can read this. It's what it says in the encoding in it that we need to talk about. My mother has, well, Melody has successfully gotten close to Crest.
Good news.
That's amazing.
She is.
So what do you need from us?
What we need is to figure out what we need to do here, and he lays out the map on the table as well.
We'll take a
Everybody will be able to see it.
I'll show
I
it
guess
off.
we need to figure out a point of entry. It looks like there's only one way up.
You know what? I forgot to draw ladders.
Ladders?
Yeah. I'll give you another one. There's ladders that go to the roof and stuff.
None of you can fly, right?
Did you draw this, Alex?
Yeah.
The tower looks really cool and like the cliff and stuff. I really like it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just traced an official
Not
picture,
bad.
but thank you.
No problem.
Did a good job tracing.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I mean it's better than some other tracing, I'm sure. So yeah, I mean, so like the little blue dashes are all doorways. So there's a front entrance and a back entrance. And then probably on each of the corners, there's note that there's a ladder heading up to the roof, but they're guard towers. And there's also a ladder in the meeting room on the left middle point. If that helps at all.
Are there guard towers on the roof?
Yes.
So like they're little like they're like turrets.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay. We're just kind of looking this over. So I'm guessing that are the cells part of that tower, or are they on the ground?
The cells are all ground level.
Okay.
The map on the right is all the ground level stuff.
Okay, and then the control room. I'm guessing the stairs there means that the stairs lead up to the control room.
Right, and those stairs go upwards into the tower.
Okie dokie. All right, so this is actually a pretty well set up prison.
Who would have thought a D&D prison would be well thought out and, you know...
Do we have a way of
specifically
getting in, like, disguising ourselves as... Like, what's the likelihood of us disguising ourselves as guards and getting in that way?
That might not be... That probably won't be necessary.
Okay.
Then the letter
It won't
she
be if we do
says-
the smartest thing we can. Get captured.
I
rather
kind
not
of
do
agree.
that.
No! Really?
It's the quickest way to get to the heart of the matter.
Honestly,
Well, first off, we'd have to try to do something in order to get arrested on this kind of level. So that's
Dr.
not
Lazarus,
something
I
I'm
love that we're on the same page here.
yeah, I'm frightened that we're on the
Great minds.
I look at Lazarus and raise an eyebrow.
It's quick.
Flight does the exact same thing.
It's quick. He's not wrong.
And Ample thinks, oh, an orgy's about to happen? Everyone's raising eyebrows at each other. Okay.
Anyway, the only reason I say that there's a point to that is, what is the goal here? Help me understand this. Your father is in prison. Did he do a thing to deserve to be in prison? Refresh the old mind.
If I know my father, he probably got himself into some kind of trouble, but not anything like this.
Now, I'm all one for bending and breaking whatever rule we have to. But that's making a serious enemy. We go in there guns blazing. If we go in there quietly, believe I can make myself invisible. I can also make somebody else invisible.
Look, if I trust Melody, and Melody says he was framed by the Zentarim.
Well, we know their leader.
We do?
What does the Zentarum have against your father?
That I don't know.
We know it's Naerth, don't we?
Yeah.
Well, Naerth would.
Yeah.
Well, actually, Flight was not there for the conversation with Naerth, so.
I literally like an hour. I will see one probably like outright say that, but an hour ago I just threatened them. That's where I went off to. When Sal came up to us and told us about the Zentarum going haywire, well, it was kind of my idea for them to go collect the metal. I heard they were hurting innocents. Well, I had to make sure Naerth wasn't going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, with this,
So that's more of a reason.
Indeed. From what Melody says in this letter, she has an idea that the warden is actually allowing visitors to meet with prisoners. She thinks that we might be able to take advantage of this, and if we can get close to Crest, she could make a distraction for us. Getting out might be an issue for us, but you know, that's what we're planning ahead for.
Yeah.
She also says that the warden has an affinity for liquor.
Mm.
Well, I have a really, puts Lazy Boy down, really bad idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's one. Might be one that we share.
Well,
You're thinking of getting the Musgards involved, are you?
no. No, I'm not a fan of Durgar. Never will be, never have been.
Hey!
With an exception, Dan.
Yeah.
Come on, you know you
All
my
right,
friend.
I get it. I'm the exception.
Exactly. Hey, this,
What if I cast Feign Death on him?
On Crest?
On your father, on Crest. What do
Oh,
they do?
that-
What do they do with bodies?
We can pick up the body and take the remains. And,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
why would
Good.
they trust the body with us?
because I'm
That's
a
true.
doctor.
There is resurrection
Well
magic in the
known.
world.
I'm a well-known doctor of 10 towns. I'm the folk hero of the group.
Are you a certified coroner?
I'm sure you
I mean,
could
you
act.
could
I don't know
probably
if
take it.
I can
I'm
forge something.
known around 10 towns as a doctor. Precast Feign Death, I can confirm it.
I don't know if certification exists. I don't know if like that level of
Well, I'm
certification.
going off of
that
my
specific
folk-
certification.
my
exists.
folk
He just
hero.
needs a badge.
No, yeah. He has a folk
my
hero
folk
background
hero.
and is a doctor.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
I'm
think
known as a doctor around 10 Town. That was like way back before all the adventure. That was what Steven was doing. I was traveling around 10 Town, just being a doctor.
yeah.
And then they
So
killed my
we-
friend, and I got mad. I John Wick this bitch.
So we visit the prisoner, cast Feign Death on him. Is there a way we can we
That
trigger
might
it
be
later?
an issue depending on magical wards that they have.
That's
I don't
true.
know.
Tom's an artificer. Could he potentially put the spell into an item that we could trigger later?
Yes.
Dr. Laz, I mean, excuse me, speaking to you.
If you talk to Steven in character, he'll hold up his ring, his wedding ring. I think it's his hand. He'll tap his finger. No way. One shot magic. My wedding ring.
So, yeah. So I don't want to speak in Ample's voice for all of this because I think that'll be annoying. But
No worries.
yeah, we visit the prisoner. We try to slip them the ring if possible. They do the Feign Death. They call in, I don't know, someone to dispose of the body. They probably wouldn't do that. They'd probably have their own body disposal system.
How
makes
sneaky is your father? Is your father like you? If your father was invisible for an hour, could he get out on his own?
Depends on how sturdy the locks are, but
I could also
He could.
cast Jump on him. Like I'll prep a bunch of. I'm looking at my spell list.
Oh, you can-
She has her book out and she's like, I'm looking at my spells now, and I have some things I could cast on him too.
I'm just trying to make
Yeah,
sure I
he
have
could certainly
listen,
get out. He could certainly get out without any of that, with given the opportunity. But
Ample
He
looks at
just
Halligan
needs- he
and
just needs
says,
an
we could make a distraction as well.
it also depends on.
I
how they've been
misunderstood the
treating him
ring.
there.
I was wrong
I
with the
can-
ring. I can
Oh,
get
it
a
doesn't
spell
store
slot.
it.
I can get a spell slot back. I can store a spell in the Shield Guardian.
Yo,
That's
right.
what it was.
I knew the shield
I
guard
flipped
did it.
Yeah, I flipped it. I don't have
So
that yet.
yeah, we're probably not getting the Shield Guardian in that cell.
No.
No, but putting a spell in there could do something, could help us some way.
Are they going to? Do you know if they're going to confiscate our weapons and also spell components when we go in?
It wouldn't be the first prison I visited that did that.
They can take all my stuff. I just need a few vials. Hell,
You
my
visit-
access.
You visit prisons often, Fly?
I've been in prisons once or twice.
That's a new
I'd
one.
love to hear that story.
I'm looking dead at you too.
You've been in prison.
You've been in jail, Fly. Like, it's not like a what the fuck face. There's a smile to it. It's like, oh, you've been in prison.
I think 3 times.
Fair enough.
That makes sense.
Once myself. Back in my youth, once myself.
Yeah, we got into a lot of trouble, huh?
That's what kids do when I stare at Halligan.
No, it
Like the
wasn't just
smile,
me.
then the fuck you face.
No, it wasn't just me in this case. All 3 of us wound up in the same prisons one of those times.
Your entire family was in prison?
Actually made it a bit easier for us to get out, honestly.
Where do you
Seeing your
think they
brother
wash-
complained.
This doesn't surprise me at all.
Do we think the speakers would have any information about this place? They might have to trade resources. What's the nearest town to this prison?
Remen, probably, right?
Well, depending on either, I mean, maybe Lonelywood, actually.
Do you think
Oh
they
yeah,
get their?
Lonelywood would be just across from the forest there.
Yeah.
Do you think they get
The
their?
closest in terms of
uniforms
distance,
processed?
the forest might be a little bit. The forest might be a little bit difficult to travel through.
Where do we think they get
Across
their
the lake.
uniforms made or processed, cleaned?
Well,
perhaps we
my
could
mother's
procure a uniform.
already planted herself in as a god. That might not be necessary.
I then touch the brim of the hat and make myself look like his mother in the guard clothes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You would have
that-
seen what they were wearing before, yeah.
And I look
Amazing.
like mom in the guard clothes. I
So
had to try-
could you do that and then turn 2 people invisible as well?
I can do this and I can turn somebody invisible. That's what I was thinking.
So you're self-invisible or disguised, and then somebody else invisible.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Right. Well,
And Bree, you can transform, right? What's your biggest form right now?
Pardon? What's my
What's
biggest
your-
form?
Like most, I suppose, most relevant form to this situation.
I mean, I can just transform into.
You do
Anyone?
giant eagle? Yeah. No.
Pardon?
Oh,
Oh, like you mean transform into an animal? I thought you meant my
yeah.
verbal
Like,
yeah.
thing.
You're sorry. You're wild.
Like what's
Oh, see,
what would be
because
your cleverest
I'm.
use of wild shape in this case?
Oh my God! See, so I've never even looked at the forms because I'm a spore druid, so I
right.
don't.
So you just ignore.
I don't know.
the-
I mean, Flight, do you
Well,
know? You seem to know a lot about D&D.
I've played a couple of druids once or twice. Yeah, you should be as a non-Circle of the Moon druid. What you should be able to turn into right now is any beast of challenge rating 2 or lower. I think
Okay, and that would be.
it might be 1 or lower. One of your
and
better
flying
forms
speed-
at this
flying
point would
speed.
probably
No.
be one of your more powerful ones at this point. If it's CR1, would probably be a dire wolf.
I mean, I can also just use my Furbolg thing to transform into like my dad or something,
That's true.
Absolutely. I was just asking out of.
and then it's not out of like it's not weird to see
Mm.
him and her going in together, right?
That'd be true.
Yeah.
Who's your father, Bree?
Oh,
seems
his
like
mom's
everyone's
his mom's boyfriend.
Oh, that's
Yep.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
You guys
You
are
would
like
think
stepbrother
so.
and sister. It's like a big family in here.
You could say
It
that.
feels like home. Yeah.
Yep, you could say that.
Flight just kind of looks at Bree and smirks a little bit. Like, not like
Not like
you know,
a mean,
not like
derogatory
smug, not
smirk,
smug,
yeah.
just kind of like a shrug and a smirk.
Yeah.
We've even got the grandpa who falls asleep halfway through family time and look over to Laz and he's on the couch with the beer in his hand. I don't want to project that on you. It's just a bit.
Lazarus is definitely alert and just kind of like staring at you when you say that.
He's not that old, Ample.
He's pretty old.
Are you
Lazarus is
sure?
like 60.
Really?
Lazarus
Oh,
is
never mind. I don't
64.
say that
Yeah.
then.
He's 64. Lazarus is old.
He's not old.
And
in
we-
film.
Especially for this setting.
We even have that annoying cousin we only see a couple times a year. And she looks over at Ample.
Ample looks behind him. What?
Oh, you didn't know about my imaginary friend also named Ample?
No, that's amazing. Must be a very common name.
Yeah, in this part's it's an incredibly common name. Yep.
It's a great one. It rolls off the tongue so easily.
I don't mean to interrupt. I've been with you for a little bit now, and it doesn't seem like we're getting any closer to Professor Scant. Do we plan on going there anytime soon, or might I?
We could probably do that. We could probably do that just before doing this, honestly. Honestly, I'd.
Chief Light, it's your dad.
Well, but
I want to do this right. I can't afford.
I mean, he's not going anywhere.
Gives us time to think. And then we can drop Berlin off at the Ramshackle. If Orion doesn't get here, what's enough time, like roughly enough time for either a letter or him to show up? What's a fair amount of time for that?
Technically, I think if he left as soon as he got the letter, he could walk here in 8 hours. So he could be here within a day, probably.
So I think, and I also figure we're staying the night. We've been here for a few hours anyway.
Yeah. For sure.
Well, I mean, I want to get it on the plan, but I mean, according to your map here, there's a dock there. Have we figured out how we're getting to the island or not? They may have boats available.
Apple, you've made some friends recently.
Absolutely. Bunch of extortionists if I ever knew them. Great guys. Great guys.
Did we ever get anything? Flight, did we get anything for the cart full of metal?
Not yet. We still have it.
Yeah, I guess you haven't
Let's
officially
find
turned
the
it in yet.
Let's find Amber, can you find out their price? We'll see if we can get this sold back to
900 gold right now, but I'm working on it. Wink. Halligan, maybe you can help me out.
I don't have that much gold, man.
They're your type of people. I don't expect you to pay out of pocket. Just come make some friends with me. When we've got the chance.
I can work my charisma on a couple of sailors, for sure.
One big happy family.
Just suppress all of my influence. You'll do fine. Act like your mother.
He cuts his hand again. Ah! Ah! Ah!
No. Yeah, I guess he just doesn't say anything to that. He just lets it absorb into him.
How late is it? What time is it? Is it late? Is it
about 10 p.m. It's 9:54.
Oh.
Okay, so it's late.
Yeah.
Well, The end's across the street if you want to let Naerth cut your throat at night. It's over there. But, well, wherever you drop, you drop. I'm heading the right room. Good night, everybody.
Damn it. I wanted Ample to get there first. Go ahead.
to his room.
Ample sits on the lazy boy.
So tomorrow,
I mean, I don't know where you want to be.
Wherever, right? It doesn't matter.
So are we
let's
wanting to wanting to drop off the iron to the black iron blades tomorrow?
Yeah, what's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, didn't we just leave the shipment here?
No, we still have it at the stables. We haven't done anything with it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, technically, we haven't rendered anything. I know that you mentioned it to Duvessa, and she didn't do much. Although, if you bring it to the blacksmith, I think he'll be able to give you something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can drop it off here and let them take it. Slide, I think you should start thinking of yourself a little bit above delivery missions. You're a hero.
I did. Delivery missions were my specialty back before I came here.
I can imagine how swift you are. You would have been the fastest male cat in the entire Forgotten Realms.
I don't know about the fastest, but
is that what we call them?
I like to think I'm up there.
Pretty fast to me.
So there's
he's now actively flirting with you. Now it's the appropriate time.
Now is the god.
Bree sees the flirting and is just gonna be like, okay, now it's my time to leave, and she leaves. She goes to bed.
She had to show me something wherever she's going. I'm going there.
Ample tilts back in the lazy boy, feet up on the rest, and settles in for the night.
Actually, Bree will turn around and she'll be like, I was showing you. Oh, right, yeah, come to my room. And she'll like walk off.
You have a room? No, yes, wherever. Yes, I'm coming.
I was crashing in someone's room. Maybe it's your room. I don't know. Dr. L just gave me a room to sleep in.
Well, if it's got walls, that's a room. Shoot, I've been living without walls for
Here, let me show you the room I was staying in.
Oh gosh, a barrier between the wind. Show me the way.
He hasn't taken down the glow-in-the-dark stars off the ceiling from when he was a kid.
She's definitely gonna like awkwardly hit on him a little bit as she escorts him back to the room.
Oh.
Sure.
Sorry, I'm destroying
so
your
many
ship
ships,
Andrew.
Yeah, no, it's all happening.
Look, if you want to be the druid, just say the word. You don't have to come on to me. If you want to be our shaman, that's fine.
I mean, I wasn't doing that because and Bree just kind of like runs into the room and closes the door.
Okay. His eyes dart around. I guess he realizes what was happening and then feels embarrassed. Okay.
So
right. Yeah.
Flight's gonna stay up a little while longer and just kind of look over, just kind of keep looking down at that map. He doesn't leave. He doesn't leave the living room. He'll actually just go sit on this on the rug over here.
Okay.
It's nice and soft.
And I guess Valin and Spellix were kind of sitting to the two sides and are just kind of overlooking your shoulder, checking out the map.
That's why she asked to be the shaman.
You're right. Yeah, that was it.
I have a reason now. I figured it out.
Flight will actually look up at Valin and say, "Sorry we've taken so long with this. Everything's been just one thing after another."
No, I get it. I mean, I don't know if there's any more well-suited to help me with this task. Surely anyone else would perish. But No, I can stick around, but if it's gonna be forever, I can maybe go talk to those pirates and see if we can get our way. Although, did you say you've become friends with them, Ample?
Best friends. I mean, you could even say we're a crew.
Well, you've joined the crew. Well, there you go. That's a shoe-in.
They're my nakama.
Yes, and if our way in through Revel's End is through the docks, that might be a good stop to take for you. Provided we can figure out where it is. We got a good look of what was surrounding it.
What are we're talking about? The island?
Good.
Yes?
Or Revel's End.
It has a scant, right?
Oh, right. Yes, of the island. Well, I was there. Yeah, through the mirror. Yes, big ol'. It scares me that building in the background, but hopefully it's long abandoned.
Well, if not, we took down a giant evil magic dragon. I don't know. That's kind of a hard bar to surpass.
Yeah, I guess if you can take down a cursed dragon, shoot, a trip to a frozen island should be no big deal. And what, just grab this from a corpse? Yeah. No problem at all. Well, maybe you've talked me out of it. Maybe I don't need you guys to come with me.
No, we'd be more than happy to help you out.
Okay. I mean, you did good work with the Twingas originally. Unfortunately, it didn't lead anywhere. Although it did prove that the weather can be affected.
I'm gonna guess the
weather can be affected?
What, Dr. Lazarus?
Remember they were all around the house initially? So
they're hanging out here.
Oh, yeah.
They live near here. I think they blocked the front door at one point.
Yeah,
they did.
Oh, I forgot about that. I need to add them in there.
They've definitely left then. We haven't seen them or interacted with them.
Yeah, I guess they probably vanished. They were getting too much attention from the townsfolk.
Maybe they're started inhabiting the igloos that Flight built, and are like helping out the refugees to make them feel good and
That'd
stuff.
be cool.
Yeah,
Ghost story.
that sounds.
Now have them secretly under the floorboards. Randomly hear creaks in the night.
Yeah, they're like mice in your house. Yeah, they're just infesting your house.
Even better.
Stealing bits and pieces to like grow a community in your walls. Like.
Yeah, they're like the borrowers.
They're just living in your lasagna.
Living in your lasagna. That's an album title.
Ain't that the dream? Yeah.
But yeah, Flight's just gonna look up at her. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to do this. I want to do this with as little danger to Crest as possible. I don't know how long he's been there. I don't know how they've treated him. So
I understand.
I want to handle this delicately.
That can be tough. I was pissed for the 20 minutes I had to deal with my dead kobolds. Fortunately, I brought them back immediately, but for how long you've been away from your father, that's tough. Well...
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get him out. That's a promise.
I believe in you. You have the determination.
Right.
Well, shit, they got me out. I mean, look, just tell everybody at the prison that there's cooties going around, and that seems to be the best bet.
Well, that
That's
might work.
a great plan.
Something like that might work for the distraction that we need, but yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but
a little
I
bit more
mean,
with Melody when we get there, but
what are the chances that this prison's run by goblins? Probably not. They're probably smarter than that. to be honest.
Probably.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we can always hope. Although, I'm not coming with you guys. I don't know
No,
if
you have work to do with Halligan.
You have to
Remember
get
with the goblins in the
the
suit.
tribes to work together. Yeah, that's your job.
Oh no! I just got out of there. I'm
Don't
gonna.
worry, don't worry. This
You
time
won't be going
this time you'll
back.
have an army of tribesmen and orcs at your side.
And you won't be going back as a goblin. You'll be going back as a gnome goblin
No, he'll be
expert.
going back as a goblin. He needs to be the point of contact.
I thought we had a leader now. We have
We
a
have
point
a
of
leader,
contact.
but we also
Harmless.
still need Spellix as 10 Town's point of contact.
All right, yeah, fair enough. Okay, you're gonna have to wear the costume a little longer then.
Oh,
Maybe
this thing just
Dr. L
hot.
can. Maybe
You can
Dr.
take it
L
off
can
for
make
now.
you a better
There are no goblins
costume
here.
that's more breathable.
That's,
Maybe has some
Yeah.
padding in the inside of the mask.
yeah.
And you don't need
Maybe,
to.
you
You
know
don't need
what?
to wear it here.
Yeah, I mean, he's got. Lazarus has some know-how. He's built this incredible
He's
chair.
a very smart man. Incredibly
he could probably help with this thing so that the chin doesn't fucking kill. Every time I'm wearing it, I'm just like, I'm gonna rip the fucking chin off. Enough about me. I gotta get to bed, I guess. I'm all riled up. I'm back in civilization. It's great.
Out of curiosity, can you take that off?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I can. But my
Used
picture
my
won't
head
change,
now.
but yeah.
I put it together with chewing gum mostly, so it's stuck in there.
Chewing. Yeah, I know. That's why they call me Yarbnock, which is
The
goblin
ever-gnawing.
for the ever gnawing, because the fucking mouth mechanism was broken and would just keep chewing.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah. Well, I guess you've got some planning to do ahead of you. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna go
I
to
should get
bed.
some rest as well. It's late.
Good night, Flight.
Good night.
And yeah, Valin is already has moved over to this chair and is just fallen asleep, legs up on the coffee table. And I guess as you guys fall asleep, you guys just hear it's not as quiet as normal because there's a lot of movement across the street. I guess people are moving out in the middle of the night.
Wait, is that something for you to trigger our suspicion, or is that just you, like, there's so many people in Bryn Shander now that it's still relatively loud at night?
Well, it's up.
We don't
It's
know.
up to you to
Yeah.
go to look into it or not. But
Yeah,
I mean-
Amp will get up for a glass of water and look out the window and see what he sees.
okay. Give me a perception. 19. Okay.
Not bad.
I think you're still
Um,
whispering your rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Let me turn it back.
Um,
So I got a 19.
he did get a 19. I can confirm that. So yeah, he kind of goes. He's got a
I
glass
got a natural
of water.
20.
Pew pew. Oh yeah, that would give it away. So yeah, you're looking out the window. You're seeing a lot of people dressed very similarly, kind of red garb, just carrying boxes and I guess bags and stuff, just all suitcases and
Red
whatever
garb.
out to this sled that's outside with a couple axe beaks attached to it. In the
They're the
top
people who,
window where Naerth was staying, you see a bunch of movement up there, and just a glimpse of him moving around up there, but kind of pointing and talking to people.
So these people in red garb, are they the towns people who are organizing supplies for the tribes and stuff, or are they the people in red Centauran people and they're bugging out?
I won't make you roll for it because you were in the room with Naerth before. That it seems like it's the garb that all of Naerth's men were wearing.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's the Zentarum. Okay, absolutely. Then, before Ample gets back to the room with his glass of water, he's going to leave it just on a side table somewhere, and open up his trunk and put on, take off as much outside layers as possible. Just wear a simple tunic, dark pair of pants, a dark shirt, dark pants, and pulls out a heavy cloak from the trunk, pulls it around his neck, puts the hood up as he's walking out the door. As he's walking out the back door, he puts the hood up, and his face disappears as he puts the hood up.
Okay.
So we as the audience would see just the hood and shadow underneath.
Yeah, shadows cover your face. It's just darkness behind the hood. Big fuzzy edge, maybe.
Yeah. And he'll go down the side of the house, or maybe 2 houses down. He'll go between a couple houses and try to get a closer look.
Okay.
See if he can discern kind of a pattern in the movements to be able to get a little stealthier closer.
Okay. Give me a stealth with advantage because you're going around the houses, and just beat a 5. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, so you sneak out the back. You sneak past. I mean, no one's trying to catch you leaving or whatever. But okay, so yeah, you go and sneak behind a couple houses.
These guys, right?
Yeah, I know. Do you sneak past Dr. Lazarus and not wake him up? So cool. Yeah, you go and you kind of sneak around some houses and get a good look at the front of the north look, and you're just kind of watching what's going on.
I want to try and get to wherever they're taking their stuff.
Okay.
If like you said, there's a cart or something nearby, I want to get as close to that cart as possible so that when there's a gap in the people, I can get a look in it.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's pull you over.
The tokens for Elkton and Pamela were just outside the house. Is that actually where they were?
Yeah, the stables.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. They probably are at the stables. Yeah, so they're not at the house.
Okay. Then forget it. That I mentioned that.
Well, I mean, you could go to the stables if you wanted to try to utilize them.
No.
Okay.
They were just going to be my alarm signal. If anything went down, I would have shot a bolt at Elkton or something.
I see. The shield guardian's up there.
He is.
Although I guess you can't talk to him, really.
Yeah. He won't alert everyone and say, someone just shot at me. There's people outside. He's going to do nothing.
Okay. So you're,
I think he's been ordered to guard the door, so...
Yeah, so if you shot at it, it's going to alert me.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll try to keep within eyesight of the of Dr. L's house at least. Maybe I can break a window or something. But I want to get as close to this cart as possible. Perhaps even if I need to, hide underneath it while a couple people go past or dump in whatever they have, and then go back before I then hop up and look in the cart and see what they've got.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you tell me what I need to do to achieve that.
I mean, I guess give me a stealth, just a standard stealth. try to sneak in. I mean, they're not necessarily looking around. They're just trying to unload this stuff into the cart/sled. So yeah, give me a stealth to try to get closer in there without anyone seeing.
Yeah, that's
17's
better.
pretty good. Let me... Okay. So yeah, I guess you kind of sneak around to the north where they're not moving and come up kind of behind the backside of the sled. And you probably even just like slide underneath, or they're not coming around to this side. Well, no, you go to the side because they might come there. Okay, and so you're just waiting for a moment for no one to be around the cart, so you can kind of look through it, see what they've got there.
Absolutely.
Just peeking up through the bottom, you can see loose clothes and stuff, and some armor. Like they've just were really haphazardly packed together, very quickly. Although that's just a cursory glance. I got to go to the bathroom. You guys want to take a quick break and then we'll come back and finish this up?
Absolutely. I thank you for taking so much time for me, but yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, I mean, I said something's over there. I want to be able to let you guys look at it and do whatever.
Bree's just having a meltdown in her room, being like, oh my god, what did I just do?
Oh no, I can never go outside again.
Yeah. I won't be able to look Dr. L in the face tomorrow.
Oh no.
But there's a little voice in your head as well that's like, but he didn't like get angry. He didn't run away.
I didn't say no, technically. He just thought I was trying to get a job.
Yeah. Okay, I'm off to the bathroom. I'll be right back. 5 minutes.
It's like a montage of Bree, like, for a few minutes. She's like, oh my god, what did I do? And then it cuts, and she's like, oh my god, he didn't say no. Like, what did we do together? And it cuts again, and she's crying, like, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. My couch just got off of me. I can go to the bathroom.
Are you just doing push-ups?
Yeah.
There's a good use of time.
For sure. Since I've been in lockdown, I really don't use as much energy as I was, and because I smoke a lot and I snack a lot, it's not good. So I need to use more passive energy. So every time I go to take a smoke, I do 10 push-ups. It's on my kitchen bench. So I'm using a good bad habit to help a good habit.
That's clever, though. How you holding up with the whole lockdown thing?
In Sydney we've had two kind of major blocks of lockdown, and the first one was a lot easier. At least it felt a lot easier. But this Delta lockdown has been real tough, very isolating. But I'm now in 3 games of D&D a week, so I'm trying to use this time to get those connections. And I feel like D&D is my most efficient joy right now. So playing, the more D&D I can play, the more joy I can bring to myself, and the more I can step out of those down moments,
I get that, man.
Yeah. Actually, I wanted to speak to all of you guys. I've been making this random, like, kind of map generator, dungeon generator thing, and I've created 2 dungeons. And I don't have much practice in dungeon running as a DM. I'm very much like today's session, where it's very RP. The roles, are all focused around that. But I want to get more practice. So if any of you would like to volunteer your time at any point in the, foreseeable future, I'd love to run a dungeon for you guys.
Man.
I'll talk to everyone at the end of the session as well. So.
Oh, you're gonna run a dungeon? Cool.
Yeah,
It might be
I
the
was
break.
hoping that I was hoping that you guys would be open to it.
I'd be down for something like that. It's just gonna be like a one shot or something like that.
Yeah. Well, one of the dungeons
Maybe like
I
a
have to
3 or
run,
5 session or something like that.
maybe. I don't imagine it being a whole thing, and I don't imagine there
for
being
sure.
a lot of role play. It would be focused
Thank
on
you.
not only training me to run dungeons in combat more effectively, but also just to play with you guys more. That just
Alex
sounds
might
good to me.
actually get to be a player, not a.
Absolutely.
Not a, yeah.
I would love
Oh,
to have you
boy.
guys. So I don't have any solid plans for it, but maybe we can chat this week and come up with a time when we're all free.
That'd be fun.
Just for a couple hours. Yeah.
I'm busy Mondays and Tuesdays, and obviously
worries.
Saturdays. But yeah.
Around what time were we thinking for this?
It would be around the same time we're playing now.
Okay.
Because I know that's your evening time and it's my morning time, so it's the best time for us to sync up.
Okay, yeah, that works for me.
Yeah.
Sometime during the week, we're saying?
Yeah. Look, it doesn't need to be this week. We just need to find a date
Yeah,
that
for sure.
we're free and lock it in and do it then. No rush.
For sure.
Alrighty.
I'm down.
Thank you for being open to it. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think any
Alright.
dungeon you run will just be pure chaos, so I'm definitely down for it.
I'm there for it, yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I have made a water temple like Zelda.
Oh, cool.
So yeah.
Ooh, fun.
Let's all play Water Genasi.
Yeah, I was actually thinking if you build like Indiana Jones kind of relic hunter types, like that's all the role play we
Ooh,
would
I
really
have
need to
a warlock
justify.
that is exactly that kind of character.
I have a Sorlock who is also that character. Also, I'm an archaeologist in real life, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
already that
That's so
person.
cool.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Then you're the best person to play with. Then the rest of you can fuck off.
Fair enough.
All right, let's get back to it.
Okay, so
I can be an archaeologist who doesn't care about ethics and morality.
No, we'll bring back the dinosaurs.
That's paleontology.
I knew that.
paleontology brings back dinosaurs?
Well, I mean, have you watched Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Study, it's like the study
Paleobiology.
of. It's the study of, like
Yeah.
Yeah,
pathology is the study of cells.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll bring back the Pantheon then. How about that? We'll resurrect the Pantheon.
Fantastic.
Like
yeah.
get eaten by a T-Rex, I'm gonna be upset. So,
We're going to the far realm, and we're gonna go to the body of a dying god, and we're gonna.
All right. So, Ample is up under this sled that the Zentarum are packing up. And yeah, it there gets to be a moment where just there's only maybe one guy there. He's distracted by he's dealing with the 2 axe beaks. The other ones have run inside. You've overheard conversation that are just like, yeah, I don't know. He said that just we're heading out. I guess to go and deal with this new ale.
Okay. Okay.
And yeah, go ahead. I know you wanted to look inside the cart. What are you doing?
Well, one of my questions was, do I overhear anything? So you've answered that. Thank you. My next thing would be, can I steal an outfit? One of their, red uniform things that you described before. You said there was a bunch of like loose clothes and stuff just thrown haphazardly in the back. Could I collect one of their outfits from this cart and then get out of there?
Yeah, maybe. So I guess you kind of crawl up the back to get at the open area. And when you poke your head up, in front of where you'd reach to get the clothes that are kind of falling out of a loosely packed bag, there's a cage of snakes with wings. And one of them just starts hissing at you and going crazy. No one hears yet, but it just starts flapping and hissing at you. What do you do?
I throw a cloak over it or a shirt over the cage. Whatever I can get, whatever I've got in my hands at that moment, I'll just throw it over the cage and like a bird cage.
Okay.
But I don't want to stay long. I don't want to stay. I just want to grab an outfit and get out of there. So the longer I'm around, the worse for Ample.
For sure. Okay, cool. Yeah. So I guess you cover up this cage and they're quiet. They don't see you anymore, and you're able to reach and get one of these. I guess give me another stealth or give me a sleight of hand to pull it. And get it without anyone noticing.
Oof. Almost 16 on the dice.
There's one guy up here. I'm going to give him disadvantage on his perception. Were you going to say something, though?
I don't look like Ample right now, so I might just look like a thief in the night.
That's true. Yeah, it won't necessarily come back and you changed clothes.
If I need to run, he's not going to run towards Dr. Lazarus' house. He's already decided that in his head. So whatever happens in this roll, I'm good to go.
Okay. Well, he had disadvantaged and rolled a 10 and a 4. So yeah, he's none the wiser. I guess he's just kind of combing these Axebeak's feathers. Do you comb feathers? Whatever. He's doing it, and it's probably ruining their feathers.
He's helping them preen them. He's like helping them preen them.
Okay. So yeah, he's still fucking with that. Ample is able to grab one of these red cloaks with the Zentarum emblem. Well, would they have been walking around like that?
If they're a secret organization?
Yeah, I know,
something
right?
To signify, it's like in thieves can't. Like, it's not a symbol regular people would notice, but it's like built into the stitching or something. Like,
it just shows like them that they're connected, but no one necessarily. Okay, yeah. I mean, so it does have the symbol on it. It's just kind of the snake on some sort of background. Cool. So you've acquired Zentarum garb off of the back of this sled that they're packing up to kind of escape Bryn Shander in the night.
Heck yeah. I don't want to take up any more time, so Ample will slip away from Dr. Lazarus' house and take at least half an hour, if not an hour, to kind of slowly circle back to the back door of the house and make sure nobody follows him or sees him before slipping back inside and going to sleep.
Okay, cool. Just delete you off of there. We'll go back to Dr. Al's house. Everyone's sleeping. We'll go ahead 8 hours. Depends on if you guys want to just wake up at that time and leave. It's about 6:17 a.m. The sun comes up at 10. But yeah, you guys are all at Dr. Lazarus' house.
I imagine Flight will make some nice breakfast or something, because he can cook. But beyond that, Flight does want to make an errand out of going to drop off that iron.
Okay.
To whoever the interested party was. I don't know if there's options for that, but
What does Bree do when she comes out of the room in the morning?
Bree kind of tries to walk confidently out of the room. I'm happy to roll a check to see how confident that is. And she'll like sit down at the table, not making too much eye contact with anyone, and then she'll like glance up at Halligan, like blush a little bit and glance down directly at her food and start eating. And her blushes, I like to imagine her blush is like a little bit purple because she's blue. So it's like a blue and red mixing. So yeah.
Well, you look
Could I
up.
call
Just
for a luck check to see if you walk past the bathroom as he's wearing just a towel, like coming out of the shower?
of you or
I
Halligan?
can't imagine that would be a very good idea to be like
Halligan.
doing that right now.
Halligan.
But-
No, Halligan doesn't
for
show
Halligan.
up, unfortunately. That would be a good scene, but she
I'm
well,
sure he
give me a
washes and-
performance. Give me a performance roll for how
See
confident.
how confidently I walk.
Yeah, you're able to
Oh
hold
boy.
yourself.
Oh boy.
Whoa!
Yeah,
You
20.
keep it totally together.
Oh,
No one can tell
love triangle.
that anything's weird.
I see a love triangle.
Halligan, when you look up, he's the one looking away. You make eye contact, and he looks away before you can.
Oh, so cute.
And he goes back to talking to Valen about something, although she's just like,
Were we even talking before? What is this? Did I miss something?
Seeing that, I'm gonna like sit directly across from him because I'm gonna find it really funny to have that happen as a
okay.
player.
You just sit right over there across from him.
Yep.
Okay. And everyone else is waking up. Dr. Lazarus, what are you up to?
Dr. Lazarus is tinkering in his office.
Okay.
I'm
so he
working on
gets
that
up.
blood. I'm working on that blood sample.
Oh. Okay. All right. So yeah, Dr. Lazarus wakes up and immediately just
He's
goes
a
to work.
lizard now.
Yeah.
That's
What
the
was that?
blood thing. Like the wrist thing is keeping his lizard form from going out of control.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is what I've been working on, Apple. You ready? I've been working
Oh my
on.
goodness.
Oh no. Okay. So yeah, Bree, Flight are awake. Ample, you got back to the house and went to sleep. What are you doing
He's
this
sleeping
morning?
in. Absolutely
you're
sleeping in.
You're like, the sun's
Yeah.
not up. I am not getting up.
He won't move until somebody forces him to.
Okay, sounds good.
Flight will force him to. He made breakfast.
How do you so you come up to him with the breakfast you made, which is what did you say?
Just throw a piece of bacon at his head.
I didn't say specifically what it was, but yeah, it'll be like a nice like continental breakfast style meal.
5 more minutes, Daddy. 5 more minutes, please.
All right, but this is gonna get cold, and he'll lay a plate in front of him on the table.
Just have the servants remake it when I wake up.
Oh, no. And he pulls the blanket over his head, probably.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, I thought he was sleeping in the chair in the.
Yeah,
in the
he's
main
in
room.
he's in the fetal position in the chair now, as opposed to like lounging back on it. Like he's curled up in a little ball.
Oh, okay. So hang on, you were in the chair then, and she kind of pushes
excuse me.
specifically past Halligan to sit right next to him. Like you were trying to do that on purpose.
I feel like
Yeah.
that seat is the Bree-sized seat in the room. So like, that makes sense.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, exactly. Right in the middle there. Okay. So yeah, Ample is still trying to sleep in the recliner. His food is getting cold.
I'm going to hit my long rest bit.
Oh yeah, everyone click for wrong less.
Oh sure.
Long Wild West.
Yeah, Wild West.
Yeah, long rest. Long rest. Then I get.
Oh, you guys get 10
HP back.
HP. That's right.
I don't.
She
We're both
doesn't.
in the
Makes
same
it worth it.
boat.
All right, there you go.
Yeah,
I
well,
joined too late.
That would get overridden by your spores
My
thing
spore
anyway.
stuff too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you it wouldn't really matter.
But that's one use of her spore stuff that... Anyway, you guys just gotta appeal to
more stuff from
Lathander
it, too.
and maybe he'll give you some stuff. You gotta die first, though.
I've already died. That's fine.
Exactly. That's what I had to do.
I didn't have to die.
That's true. Your
My
son
son
did it
did.
for you, yeah.
But Orion in
My son
friggin-
died.
Yeah, Orion had to die and I had to die.
Your son
Well,
died
I mean,
for the sake of the sun. Stupid. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay.
So,
Boo.
Boo,
no,
I
it
know.
was appropriately done.
Yeah,
it was
that was a
wild.
good boo.
So...
The
I loved
kind
it.
of boo a
I
pun
loved it.
needs to get.
yeah.
Keep it going.
And you hear just...
I live off this shit.
You guys, what is up? You awake yet? I cannot sleep. Pamela's antlers are so bright. They keep everyone awake.
Elkton?
Yes, I'm out there.
Flight will go over to the window. You're coming
what's
here
up?
because you couldn't sleep.
Well, I saw other people moving around, and so we came here to see if you were up or not. I am so bored. I don't know what to do. The horses, they are getting more boring and boring.
Well, we might be heading out to the harbor soon. I don't know exactly when, but hopefully we go out to it sometime today. So just head back to the stables. We'll come get you when we need you, okay? And he'll give him a firm pat on the head.
Oh gosh, back at the stables, shit. Okay, we will go and hang out. Maybe those polar bears are awake now. They hibernate hardcore.
Wait, is Pamela with him?
Yes, me and Pamela right here.
The side adventures of Elton and Pamela
She's
is my
coming with
jam.
me.
Like, where are these episodes?
She is sidekick. I do not have dark vision in such night, which is
Wait,
crazy
are you
for me to
calling
live
your
out in the woods.
girlfriend a sidekick? Did you just call your girlfriend a sidekick?
Well, hey, I mean, what? I at least I call her my girlfriend. The Batman never calls Robin his boyfriend, and that's rude.
Yeah, that's because
thought
that's
that
like
is
a
rude.
father-son relationship, not a...
I don't know.
Depends.
You don't know. Pamela and me are tight. She does not care. She has not complained yet. Are you
She
my
also
sidekick,
doesn't have-
Pamela?
She also doesn't have sentience like you. I use
Oh.
speech of plant and beast to ask Pamela if she's okay with being Elkton's girlfriend, and to like nod her head once if she agrees to
Make
it.
sure there's active consent. That's right.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, I don't think I could have
roll
her
a charisma
choose
check
no,
for
or else
Elkton
that
or
would be a
something.
big
Yeah,
problem.
charisma check for Elton. That's right.
Yeah, charisma check for Elkton. Yep.
And
Okay.
obviously he has a +3 to charisma.
If you say so.
I mean, it was just a
Gotta
suggestion.
be
You
up
don't
there.
have to, but
No, you can.
Hey, no, we're calling for this.
He's got a negative
works for
2
us.
on it.
Terrible.
well, I mean,
Well, it doesn't necessarily have to do
Pamela,
like
Pamela
a high
would
DC.
Pamela would have a similar modifier. So I don't think I had it at one point, but I don't think I do it. I don't think I do now.
Well, I guess he stumbles over his words and trying to like be like, yes,
You don't understand a lot of these words, but you're a girlfriend and we are together and you're my side. They're talking about semantics here.
and she can nod. That's what you asked her. Okay, she
She can
nods.
nod, but yeah.
She nods. She seems to be in for whatever antics Elkton wants to do.
Okay.
Um,
Well, there we go.
Okay.
Now that we have consent, I'm okay with it.
but she nods a little bit more enthusiastically, so you get it's more than just a yes. It's like
Okay, so she's like actually into it.
yeah, he's not the one asking me to hang.
It's like a heck
around.
yes.
Yeah, it's like I choose to hang out with this weirdo.
Okay, good.
All in a
I
nod.
give Pamela a pat on the head and some good berries.
Okay. And then, yeah, and I guess then they head back off towards the stables as requested. Okay. So everyone's getting ready. Dr. Lazarus is working on something in his office. What happens next?
Mm-hmm. So, Ample, you said you were friends with those sailors, right?
Best friends, yeah.
Oh god.
Alright. Think they might be
We're
up
brothers
for,
of the ocean.
Oh god.
Sisters of the
Alright,
sails.
so... Dave.
Oh, I just clicked away from his screen.
Yeah, that's me.
You're a dwarf, right?
You could say that. Yeah, I mean, I came from dwarves.
Okay, fantastic. You work with... And, from what I understand of dwarves, they are pretty handy at a forge, right?
Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, they built that dragon, but, I mean, you guys knocked that shit out of the sky, so how good are we, really?
It gave us some trouble, that's for sure. But, what I need... But, we're not dealing with magical weird metal. We're dealing with, just hard, decent, solid iron, and I need to make sure that I don't get fleeced.
And
Because I don't know what I'm doing. So, do you mind coming with me to sort out a deal with the blacksmith with for the iron we found?
Sure, yeah, whatever I can do to help you guys. Shoot, mission for me, I am in.
Maybe
That's
try to
wonderful.
work some armor for Ample into the deal.
I'm happy to go
You
with
said you
you.
wanted a breastplate?
That's right. The speaker won't give me 400 gold for one.
I'll ask them what kind of deal we can cut for it, but we are going to need much of the money we gleaned from it for transport to both Revel's End and wherever that island that Professor Scant is on.
Well, I'm in. You lead the way, and I will help negotiate. How about, are you coming with us? Us short guys gotta stick together.
Wrong button.
No. I'm just going to hang back here. Okay, that's all I've got to say.
Okay.
Alright.
So we've got
And
like
I'll-
2 or 3 spin-offs now, like Pamela and Elkton, those 3 half like sized people. Maybe the kobolds can be their like backup.
Oh,
I
no,
All the
right.
kobolds are zombies.
We've got a whole network, yeah.
We've
It's
got
the
so
Marvel
many
Cinematic
people.
Universe.
It's just like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I've got all these people. Who sometimes I feel like I'm wasting time just like,
I'm
and these
having-
people
I'm
say
having
some
the-
random shit.
Never. Never wasted.
I'm having a similar issue with my Out of the Abyss group. But it's fun.
That's funny. Yeah, I gotta
yeah,
kill some of
I
these
will take
companions, you
Dave.
guys.
Absolutely. That's what
Well,
they're there
I'm gonna take Dave, and we're gonna go get that cart, and we're gonna go take it over to the interested parties who will buy it.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna take flight over with me to the people that, he's coming with me. Alright, bye, guys.
He says, like, while you're announcing it to everyone, he tries to make it his own thing. Okay, so you're heading out. Dr. Lazarus, you're just still in your room? Do you come out? Just still working on your little stuff? Okay, awesome.
He's gonna start collecting dishes. Start doing
Okay,
dishes.
cleaning up.
Yeah.
This breakfast, is it real good?
Flight's proficient. Do you want me to?
Yeah,
roll
let's do a
cooking
roll
tool
to
Uh,
check?
see how good it is.
Please.
Yes.
Because I want to
Okey-dokey.
potentially use the leftovers for bribing. So
Attributes.
let me know.
So do you have like a tools
it's
roll,
just-
or what do you think?
It'll be a wisdom check with proficiency. So
Okay.
I'll just I'll just make one. Plus, so wisdom check plus proficiency. That's gonna be a +6.
Nice.
17.
17. It's
Heck yeah.
Pretty good.
So Ample will take the rest of the leftover breakfast for himself, or even if some people haven't eaten yet, whatever's there right now on the table,
you were the last to eat.
He'll collect. Greg.
I don't think Dr.
yeah.
Lazarus has eaten, technically. He's, like, hands-on his work.
Oh, Flight would have, like, if Flight was gonna bring food to Ample, he'll bring food to Dr. Lazarus.
Is your door locked?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay,
there's
so
too many people around.
you probably
It's
just...
not eaten, it's just on the counter, still sitting there getting cold.
Yeah. you
and
can barely
with-
talk to
we'll-
him while you go in.
Ample will crack open the door and take the plate and close the door. And he's going to collect it and then say to Halligan, feel like getting a morning drink? Hair of the dog?
Sure. I could have a drink about now.
Bree drops the plates and she's like, Can I come?
7 in the
Absolutely,
morning.
the more the merrier.
Okay.
So-
it's almost
so,
7 a.m. and you guys are starting your day off right, for sure.
Yes, we don't need to go into it right now. I imagine we'll do the flight thing first.
Sure.
But I intend
As we're
to...
leaving, she's like, anybody want some hallucinatory mushrooms? Anybody? Okay.
Keep
no
that
one?
in your back pocket.
Hold
Hold
on
on
this
to those
bag.
for a second.
Bree hesitates as she's putting it into her back pocket and goes, oh, okay. And then she like continues putting it into her back pocket.
And yeah, I intend to take them over to the bar and have breakfast with the sailors.
Okay.
That's
Okay. So you guys head out, go to the bar. Let me just
Oh,
move.
no, sorry. We don't need to do that right now. Flight.
No,
was
I know.
doing his thing
We're
first,
gonna do
so I
flights
wanna
thing
take
first,
up-
for sure.
Cool.
I'm just gonna get the tokens in the right places.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Just saw what Dr. Lazarus posted in Misk chat.
Oh no,
Thank you.
I always come in late to what he puts in the chat, and it's always
He just barely
awesome.
put it in there.
Yeah. That's how Bree sees herself if there's
Yeah.
ever like a mirror or a puddle of water when she's high. That's been like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's now
A lot of
canon.
blue and yellow too. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Okie
then I can
dokie.
just pull you, and Zerver doesn't have to go. Let's just go
Oh,
up
wow.
to here. And where's what? Okay.
Oh, are we doing flights thing first?
Yeah. We are.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
well,
I'm
you're
setting it up.
the
Oh,
stream isn't
okay.
moved there yet.
I see.
Here's flight. Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't have a Black Iron Blades map, so flight is
That's fine.
here. Goes to.
We
the
can do
Black
it theater of the
Iron
mind.
Blades. We'll technically just do it on the Overland map, but okay, cool. So,
Okay.
well, you go to the stables and you get Elkton and them, and the cart is next to the stables where they had led it.
Yeah, I'll hitch them. I'll hitch them to the iron one for sure.
Okay, and then yeah, I guess you guys move.
Hey, did you guys? Where's my box? Is that still in the cart? I haven't.
I think we bolted it to it, so it should be.
Oh, okay, good. As long as it's not lost.
Yeah, I think it's still there. You just can't see it.
Yeah, I know how that is. I know I can go invisible on my own, but I don't know. I like the whatever. I like it. I don't have to explain myself to you. Where are we going? We're
That's fine.
turning in all this stuff. Didn't the
Yes, we're going to find a blacksmith to sell this to.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
From what
And what am I
understand,
doing?
they've been
I gotta say,
because
give
I
us
want
more
you to
money.
make sure. I want you to make sure we get a fair price for it. Like,
Ah.
I imagine you know at least a little bit about how much a typical shipment of iron like this is worth. So,
Yes, this iron is worth hundreds of gold. This is a 2,000 500 gold shipment, it looks. Yep. Hey, I'm the expert on this. You called it. Well, just let me talk to him. I'll tell him how much it's worth.
I
don't think
like made a mistake.
I don't think Duergar get the racial trait to give advantage on like history when it comes to rocks.
No, they should. I'm pretty sure they do actually. At least
This guy doesn't.
days.
This guy wasn't educated in the Dwarven school of hard rock.
This guy has the customized racial traits thing.
Right.
Yeah. No, I've got expertise. You
Also,
let me show them what I know. I know a lot of stuff. They didn't send me out to the ferry to just die there with Sunlight's sons.
Yeah.
Or, maybe they did.
Things are starting to click in Flight's head right now.
It seems like your group picks up a lot of people who get sent to die in places, alone.
Yeah, kind of. They're picking up like the underdogs who've been like
All the strays, yeah.
kicked around by their groups.
This is par for course with most D&D groups.
I know, right?
Yeah.
So you make it to Black Iron Blades, and there's snow built up over the label. You walk past it the first time, not noticing. There's like no movement here, but you kind of go in. The bell rings, but it's rusted, so it's just ping, boom, ping. And I guess in the back you can just hear someone come out. Do I have a thing? Where are we? Oh, I do. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Who's here? I'm sorry. I can't get anything done until the metal gets here. Oh.
Then it's a good thing that I just showed up. As Flight just comes in through the door, says,
What a hero.
I'll say that he parked it like right outside the window. Would that happen to be yours?
Oh, dear Lord. That's oh my God, that's a big weight off of my shoulders. They've been bugging me forever to get this shit done. Where did you find it?
I found it. Well, see, that's the other thing. I had to work pretty hard to pry it out of the hands of some goblins.
Oh no, the goblins.
So hard.
How did
Almost
the goblins,
died.
They got it away from the dwarves. They were supposed to bring it up from the Dwarven Valley. That's insane. There must have been a bunch of them. Normally them dwarves know how to hold themselves.
Well, you know how it is out there these days it's probably could have been anything that did them in.
It's, I guess, enough speculation. Shoot, I gotta get to work. How much was the agreement?
I don't know.
Say, I have expertise here. I know I've been around a lot of metal, and I tell you what, that is worth, and the work, look, you owe these guys 3,000 gold.
And Flight will just kind of pat him on the head. He's going to stealthily just kind of whisper to the guy there. Just let him have that one. How much are you actually offering for it?
3,000 gold, little man. Sure enough. Look, we don't have enough to really go around. I tell you what, I can probably spare. No one's paid for this stuff ahead of time, which is really a business problem on my end, but I can spare probably a couple hundred gold, but I can give you each of your party members first first pick on some sort of weapons or armor if you need.
That would actually be fantastic. There is a friend of mine who would like a breastplate made. Can I bring him down here so you can get him fitted?
Breastplate? Was he eating boobs? I'm sorry, that's an old blacksmith joke.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I've not heard that one before. Good.
Oh, I'm glad you like it. Lisa hates it.
I should definitely use that.
Gone.
All right,
You can't be saying that around people. You're gonna drive them away. No, they liked it. They liked it this time. Get out of here. Sorry about it. She hates that joke. But all right, breastplate.
But a million times I have. I don't want to hear it again.
I swear to God. All right,
He tries to make me put my breasts on plates. He's obsessed. He is.
Me myself, I'm more of a nimble fighter. Like this is like everything you see here.
I thought you were about to say you're more of an ass man.
everything you see here on me right now, this is everything I bring into a battle.
Well, okay, so you don't need anything extra.
Not me myself. Tell you what, I might actually have some friends coming by in just a little while. I'm above game. I'm referring to Orion and the Mind Flayers. And the gnome Ceramorphs. They're not quite Mind Flayers.
Mm-hmm. What about an open contract to like reforge the barbarian tribe's armor, or like keep it in good condition, something like that?
I think they mostly used hide armor.
Yeah. They're mostly.
Sure.
Did Dr. Lazarus want anything? I know they didn't really talk to you. Would you have wanted something from the smith? No. Okay.
I want him to move in with us.
You don't need anything either?
No, she's a druid. She's kind of restricted to wooden things.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe that's actually a thing.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. Nature.
Hide armor, wooden staff. Yeah.
You can use leather as well, but yeah.
Yeah, I have hide armor on.
Cool.
Which is kind of leather.
Yeah, so I think just the breastplate, and definitely we could certainly use those. Certainly use that gold as well.
All right. I'll get on it. It's gonna take about. Look, I'll you do your first. I can probably. I don't know how long armor normally takes. Probably longer than.
I think you can figure it out because it's definitely going to be taking a while because as well Ample would want to be fitted for it.
I'm happy for it to take like a couple of adventures. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Just get that in the works.
Well, we'll say 10-day. It'll be the first one on my list.
That's a good compromise.
Yeah.
Maybe
10 days sounds good.
Oh, all right. Well, you own it.
I
I guess just leave it there. And Elsa, we gotta get this stuff out of the cart. Bring it in. I can start working.
Oh, sorry. I was just playing off. What
No, I mean, I don't have anything for her to say. You can say. You can play
go,
it if you want.
All right, Preston. All right.
She probably is just like all right, but just is not wanting to talk to him. She's giving him the silent treatment from his breastplate joke.
You sound like the old lady from Princess Bride, who's like the medicine man's wife. Yeah.
I was doing the mother from Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Yeah.
I see that.
He's a very naughty boy.
That's awesome.
Exactly. But yeah, that'll be that errand done. And how much gold do I get out of that?
We'll save a couple. Let's say 300 gold.
300 gold, fantastic, and that's 5 of us. So
60.
That'll be 60 gold apiece.
Of equipment. So fuck yeah.
Yeah, 300 gold and a free commissioned breastplate. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and
So
breastplates are typically pretty expensive, so.
Very.
Okay, so
they're
what? Go ahead.
They're the highest medium armor without stealth disadvantage. That's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
And so, meanwhile, Bree, Ample, and Halligan had gone across the street to the Northlook to have a drink first thing in the morning.
Have breakfast with the pirates.
I fed you breakfast!
No, well, if they're... I'm going to feed them your breakfast. That's how I'm going to get in with them. Yeah, like they don't want the shitty tavern food for breakfast again when they can have leftover flight food.
Leftover flight food. Like
Leftover
airplane
flight food.
food.
That makes it sound like it's airline food.
Which is
They're probably
worse.
used to that on their ship. Like, they'll probably revel in it. Nostalgic.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But
Bree needs
yeah,
to
no, I'll
look
just
for
take...
courage.
It was 17. It was a 17 on.
Yeah, it was a good
meal,
good cooking check. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll absolutely take what I can over to them.
So you go over, and you're the last few times you've come in, they've just been hanging out at that same table. But although I guess it looks like it's too early for them, so they're actually not around when you walk in, and the bartender is just over there. What were you gonna say?
Did I ever get the name of the captain?
We'll say that, yeah, during that moment where you became friends with them, you learned that the captain's
at least
name
his
was
first name.
Charlasta.
Charlasta. So I'll come in and say, hey, can you call up to Charlie's room and get him to come down? Give him a wake-up call?
Who?
Charlie.
Charlie.
The pirate captain?
Oh, that guy, he's in it. What do you want with him? I can't just...
I have breakfast for him.
Look, he's...
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. And he walks away and walks towards the inn's rooms.
There's no way this ends well, I whisper to Halligan. Yeah, I whisper to Halligan, this is not gonna end well. We're gonna need to...
He leaves the
maybe
food on
bonk some
the...
heads.
He leaves the food on the main table though, and just goes down the hallway and basically calls out, Charlie, and knocks on every single door.
Okay, so
Okay, so yeah, you go just back to this door that goes back into the main area of suites. So it's this long hallway that goes down to a door at the end, and then it turns.
Charlie, wakey,
and
I got brekkie.
Eggs and bakey.
Jeez, this guy's with you guys? It says
the bartender to Bree and Halligan.
No. Maybe.
No?
Didn't you owe this
guys
guy
just walked in
maybe.
together.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're still trying to teach him manners. I'm so sorry.
Alright, look, if it comes back on me, he just went back there. I wasn't paying attention.
Neither were we.
But look, you said...
What were you paying attention to?
I'm really looking to get that fish singing again, and you said you could help, and it's still not singing.
They said I would bring you back a bigger and better fish.
Oh, right. Where's
Not
that?
that I would get it to sing again. We haven't gone to the lake yet.
Ah. Alright,
That is on the list of things to do the next time I am near the lake, which I think is going to be soon. I think we're actually looking to hitch a ride with these pirates.
Good luck with that. Shoot, they've just been cozying up. They keep going on that the boat's frozen in the ice. Yeah. I mean, maybe get them out of here.
Bree, you know, Flight would be able to help with that.
Yeah, we have a solution for that.
Huh. Alright, well, shit, if it gets them out of here, they're starting to get pissy that we're running out of the alcohol. Fucking Good Mead's out of production. Fucking destroyed, I guess. We're gonna have to figure out something. You guys know where to get some alcohol?
Isn't there someone, do I know that there's someone making mushroom mead? I think I do, because I think I offered them
Yeah?
mushrooms, didn't I? Yeah, I'm like, yeah, there are these people who are working on making mushroom ale.
Oh. Yeah, if you could get me to connect to that, shoot. I'd be the
Sure, not a
town.
problem. I do know how to contact these people, right, Alex? I've met them before.
They're
They're
the
the-
Dirgar.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh. I thought
Well, I
had
mean,
talked
we
to-
helped them with their uprising, so
That's true, yes.
we probably have it in at least a little bit good with them.
Yeah, they weren't the bad
We
ones. It's not
have-
Sunblight.
Yeah, true. We do.
Yeah, the Sunblights are all dead now, probably.
What were you saying, Bree?
We
Hang
do
on,
have
let Bree talk.
we do have a connection with them. They do owe us a little bit for helping them with an uprising. We'll work on it.
Okay. Look, if you can get me something, whether it's the singing fish or it's alcohol, I'm losing customers by the day. Nobody wants to come to a bar with no alcohol.
I think bars all over are suffering from the same thing, so don't you worry. You'll be the first to get alcohol back.
Okay, thank you.
And yeah, Ample's just yelling down the halls, trying to
boy.
get Charlasta to come out. What kind of... You want to do a performance to just be yelling?
Yelling persuasively enough.
Are you muted? I think you're muted.
I am muted, but now I'm not. And I got a 21, baby.
Oh!
Charlie!
Okay,
She wakes up to the dulcet tones of my voice like an angel on a pillow of clouds.
Okay. Well, a lot. I guess you hear movement. You're just kind of poised in the middle of this fork of the hallways, just to see what doors open, where they're coming from. A number of doors open up in the hallway, and just people just kind of poke out and just look at you angrily down the hall. Shh.
If they're a pirate, I'll react to them positively. If they're anyone else, I'll react to them as if they disgust me.
Okay.
Oh no!
So you're just
away.
aiming.
Oh, pirate! Yeah, come on, breakfast. Oh, not you, no.
You're aiming disgust northward up this hallway when the door to your left opens up, and there's one of the pirates standing there with his sword. And inside the room you can see a lit fireplace, a couple other pirates there, and Charlasta's voice is in there, like,
What? Who's yelling? What is going on?
Say,
It's just me.
It's the guy from last night.
Last night, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the.
I brought breakfast.
The uppity
Flight
guy.
made it for us especially. It's all your favorites, I bet. It's so tasty.
He says he brought breakfast. You want?
It's at least a 17 out of 20.
He says. Well,
Technically, a 17 out of 26, but yes.
Can you
17. It's a
11.
water deep scale. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah, it's a Okay.
It's like a Michelin star rating out of 27.
He's working. Oh god. All right. I'm not gonna
Do you
turn
want it in
down
here?
a
I can have them bring it in here. Room service.
Come in. Come in. That's fine. Let him in.
I'll call down the hallway to Bree. Bree, Halligan, bring it over here.
I shrug at Halligan and I start walking the breakfast over.
Well, Halligan probably like reaches out to stop you before you separate.
And look, we haven't had a moment since last night when I was. No, you know what? Yeah, it can.
Later.
Sorry.
We'll talk about it later. And Bree starts like walking real quick.
Stuffing food in her mouth, like, oh god.
Oh, he's talking about it. No.
Maybe Halligan. No. Yeah, maybe Halligan shoves a face full of food because he's embarrassed. I don't know. I'm just imagining shit.
Yeah.
I love this. I love it. Bring me more.
No, I love it. I'd like. We're doing great. Okay, so you guys go back to the back hallway. You see Ample pointing back towards this open door at the end of the hallway with a couple pirates in there, a lit fireplace. Are you all
Come
going
on
in?
in.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm going in.
Now you have to try this stuff, but you have to dip it in this. Trust me. You're not going to regret it.
All right, somebody else eat this first. I just need to. No offense, but a number of men have tried to poison me before, and I need to make sure you're not with Bluebeard's men.
What?
Yeah, you were kind of cutting out at the
I
end
know,
there.
sorry,
Yeah.
his voice is the bad voice. He's been poisoned a number of times, and he needs to make sure you're not one of Bluebeard's men. So
Bree
another-
takes a bite of the food.
Oh, okay. You grab some and just take a bite.
Yep.
Bluebeard? How gauche. Never.
I wouldn't think so. Last I heard, all his men were dead. They got caught in the ice, and
Alex, I think maybe it's best.
I think
Let
you
me
might,
go,
I think you might
let me
need to
go.
push
Maybe-
that up a little.
Maybe
Yeah,
just
you're right.
ixnay the voice, Alex. Yeah.
you're right.
For
It's
at
one
least
of
in this
those.
case.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I find you trying to do voices way more enjoyable anyways, so
Okay. I should get into that more.
yeah.
All right, hang on. Well, I still want the picture there, so hang on. I need to switch over so I can do it. What was he saying? He was just like, no, I wouldn't. Well, that doesn't make sense. It's fine, but he didn't say anything.
Just go for it. Try everything. It's fantastic. You should come and try Flight's dinner. It's even better than his breakfast.
But if you want the really good stuff, and I drop a bag of mushrooms on the table in front of him,
Oh dear.
for when you want to have some fun.
Jeez, aren't you hospitable?
My
Well-
apologies. I've been so rude. Charlie, this is Bree and Halligan.
Who's Charlie?
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you're calling. Oh, right,
that's you.
look, I can overlook that for such a delicious breakfast. Although, what's up with these mushrooms? These
They're
Crazy Dalek?
my own creation. They'll make you trip balls.
tripping over balls. Okay, men, look, sometimes the time out on the sea is boring, and oh my, guys, grab some up, collect these. We're gonna trip next time we're out on the water.
Not so fast.
What?
They're for when we're out on the water together.
Oh,
If
so you got
want
the
these
money.
Mushrooms, well, that's what we're here to discuss.
Okay.
This isn't just breakfast. This is a breakfast meeting.
And I
We
guess he just
need
sits back
passage.
on his bed. Oh, it's what, Bree?
We need passage.
And he's just leaning back on his bed with the plate, just like shoveling it into his mouth, going to town, eating the bacon, the eggs, and the toast.
Okay, well, it's gonna. I told this guy it was gonna be 900 gold for this. I mean, I might not understand the risks of going out on the water right now with all those ice blocks everywhere.
What if we can unfreeze your ship? Would that lower the price?
You're really pulling my arm here. I mean, I can maybe lower it another 100, but
We would also provide our own security so you wouldn't have to pay for extra men. We would also protect your ship from any unexpected consequences of the trip. Would be willing to. Also, we could potentially talk to the speaker about legitimizing your operation. How does Admiral of Tentown sound?
Are you saying we're not legitimate already? I mean, Admiral sounds good, but we're...
I think you're a bunch of legitimate scallywags.
Who taught you that word? That's our word.
I don't mean to take it back.
No, it's all right. I haven't
appropriate.
heard that in a while. Yeah, we used to use it too much. But, all right.
All of this could be yours if you were willing to provide us safe passage. Provide us passage. We'll work on the safe.
Well, how long do you think this... Where are we going? Where do you need to go? It might be my first question. How long and how treacherous is this going to be on the rapids?
It depends on how much money you want to make.
Well, I want to make 1,000 gold, but it doesn't seem like you're happy with that.
Absolutely. Well, we currently have 2 jobs available for you. Because we are so generous. One, we need passage to the island in the Northern Sea, as we've already discussed. But we also potentially need someone to take us up to, what was the name of the prison again?
Revel's End.
Revel's End. And that one would be a bit of a stealth mission, if you catch my drift. Off the books, so to speak. But that one could lead to even more missions together. Perhaps that could be a proving ground for us as a group, and then we could take on the Frozen Sea together after.
Give me a persuasion.
Could Bree dropping the mushrooms and doing other related persuading give him advantage?
Yeah.
Also, I brought Halligan as a resource because Halligan's a really good leader and also is like more similar to these guys than Ample is. So perhaps if he has anything to interject as well.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, give me the persuasion.
Absolutely.
With the advantage.
But I get advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I need, baby.
Look, I know what it's like to...
Thank God.
I'm so good with my men. I'm starstruck at this guy. This guy's awesome.
He's a legend,
can I say that?
know.
You guys are awesome. I would love to have you a part of my crew, and if I could persuade you at all to help us out, we're really trying. I mean, overall, it seems like my crew's goals are to end this winter, and I mean that should make the sea plenty safe to. I assume you're trying to get back out on the water sooner than later and safely. Okay. All right.
Charlie, I feel like you have a lot to teach this young man about. Like he's a good leader already, but you're a great leader, clearly. So I feel like you have a lot to offer.
No, I am, and I do. I have plenty to offer. I'm a great painter as well. You may not have known that.
There's a nude self-portrait up on the wall.
Of
one of the other guys.
One of his men?
Yeah,
yes!
Oh,
Great! Even better! Just someone he's like forced to
Fantastic.
be a nude model for. Fuck.
And there's like an apple in his mouth or something like that.
Oh no. Yeah.
And fear in his
And,
eyes. He really
some-
captured the fear.
A tasteful floral arrangement in front of his junk.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I love it.
Okay, I tell you what. A twofer. You want 2 places. Let's say we lower the price to 500 per place. Is that still too much?
That's very generous of you. What if we also promise you a split of whatever profits we find on the island? Like a percentage.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. If you can... Yeah, I mean... I won't take payment ahead of time.
If we can secure you 500 gold, we do both jobs and then give you 500 gold at the end of both jobs, and whatever percentage of the split comes from what we mine.
Okay. That sounds fair enough. Sure. Although if you can't get the additional, if there's no percentage from wherever you're at,
there might not be.
You're working
you
on
at least
the
have
ship.
The 500. Absolutely. That got us down to from 1,000 gold for one job to 1,000 gold to 2 jobs. Absolutely. That sounds fair to me.
I'd say that's fair.
Yeah,
And
that sounds fair to me.
If we find ourselves anywhere near Bluebeard's wreckage, we might scour that place for treasure.
You can absolutely renegotiate our contract if that were to happen. I'd be very happy to keep an open-ended contract.
I'm liking you more and more. And this time without drinks. You may have spiked the breakfast.
As he says that, he wouldn't have because he pissed off the bartender. I was about to just make up that he tipped the bartender to come and bring us drinks, but that didn't happen. Never mind. We can absolutely get some drinks, and he calls out the door. Bus boy,
no,
drinks, please.
That is unnecessary. You've convinced me without the use of liquor, which is it's astonishing.
It's only cordial.
I agree. I might not like your voice, but I like your attitude.
What's wrong with my voice?
Nothing at all.
I wink at the captain.
You wink at the captain. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
does Halligan catch that?
You wink at the. Yeah.
I think everyone catches it except Ample.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
everyone
meant
gives each other a solid look. Like, we get it.
What were you saying? It's meant what?
Oh yeah, it was kind of meant as a yeah, I know his voice is annoying.
Right. Yeah, and I guess Halligan just kind of nods to you, like, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that was pretty successful.
Yeah, you guys did good. So, Dr. Lazarus, what's going on with you? What are you doing? You're working on something in your office.
Steven was just seeing like the family bloodline, like magic stuff. I'm guessing I know Halligan isn't, but Steven was still going to test it. I know. I know that one does.
You cut out a little bit. You're just trying to test to see if his blood is magic.
It's magic, yeah, because I know Ryan's is.
Gotcha.
To see if his is.
So yeah, I guess you're pouring this blood between a few beakers. You're maybe trying to see if it'll change color with certain ingredients, just some sort of proof that it has the same magical effect that you have. And I don't.
Would I be able to put a little bit of flair of like kind of putting it into the like the
gauntlet,
like how he picks his spells, he spins dials on the thing, and then I insert the blood vial and it runs off the blood vial. I just kind of want to do a few things, like get his blood into one of my vials, link it in, spin the slot, and see if I can cast something and see if I can mend something.
So it's like a blood revolver, like a huge kind of revolver chassis kind of thing, like on your arm.
Kind of, it's like kind of like a pit boy, but with like needles going. I like spinny dials.
Fuck yeah, I love that.
Like I need healing, I need cure wounds. Click, 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 click. There we go, and it will work.
Heck yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah,
I'll say that. I mean, he does have your blood in a sense. I mean, you are his kin, but it's not fully charged. I'd say that whatever you tried to cast with it, like maybe 1/3 of it goes off and then just kind of fizzles.
So I try to cast mending and like starts working and then just slowly stops working.
Yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't mend the whole thing together, and then maybe just kind of falls apart like sticky glue.
Yeah. All right. But when I did cast with Orion, right? Remember?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
Orion's did. Yeah, for sure.
It worked. This is not holding. Okay.
No, it seems like he's got more of Jaina's.
Yana.
Yeah. Oh, Yana. Yeah, of Yana's blood than yours. And then okay, so you get done with that, and I mean, I don't know if you leave your.
Did anybody tell me where they were going? At all?
I don't know. Ample, did you say anything when you came in and took his
Flight's
food?
errand wouldn't have taken very long. He would have come back to the house by pretty soon.
Okay, so
Ample
Flight's
didn't say
probably
anything
back.
Yeah.
Or what,
Ample
Ample?
didn't say anything this morning, but last night he said, "Do you want to come and meet some people?" So, and Halligan's not there, so he might presume.
Whatever came first, if either Flight got back before I left, or if because it's right across the street. A far walk.
Right. Well, yeah. Let's say Flight makes it back to your house. What do you do, Flight? The other guys are not there. Ample and Bree and Halligan are not in the house.
Yeah, but yeah, I remember them saying that they were gonna go talk to some folks at the bar. So.
Oh, okay.
I believe I actually got the specifics that they were actually going to go talk to the sailors there. So.
Yeah, I made sure to say that before Flight left the house. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, Flight comes in, and he just kind of walks in with Dave in tow.
Oh yeah, Dave was there.
Yeah, and he dropped off Elkton and Pamela back at the stables.
Hey, Doctor! I got us so much with my skills. I did good. What did you say? Flight will
silently just kind of slash his fingers like across his throat, just like, no, he didn't.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to.
Proud of you.
Ah, thank you. I know you're gonna have to bring me on more of those missions. I am a prime piece of meat.
You are a credit to the team, and you're a credit to the team, and he'll like just kind of slap him on the shoulder.
That's right.
Next time we get a card pulled by 2 polar bears exactly, that's colored purple, you will definitely be the man I will consult.
And that's what I'm saying. That's my specialty.
Exactly. We'll keep that in mind.
I got us this big old stack, and he'll like place the bag of 300 gold on the table.
No, that's not what they're asking for, but hopefully Ample is able to change something. Shall we head on our way? They may still be there.
Well, just in case it isn't, we might want to consider... Wasn't there that treasure hunting mission in Goodmead or something like that?
Treasure hunting in Goodmead?
Yeah, I remember taking notes. Like, there was a treasure hunting thing that was... from the council...
Oh, during the big council meeting?
Dugan's Hole. Yeah, Dugan's Hole.
Well, that might be hard now that Dugan's Hole, Goodmead.
Yeah, I know, but the
destroyed.
speaker might still. Yeah, Dugan's Hole itself is destroyed, but the speaker might still be around.
It's just a hole now, not Dugan.
Yeah, it's just a hole.
And it depends on where the treasure was. Treasure was too.
That's true. I mean, you could
see
try.
where that bout of fire hit? It was right there. There's just a note.
there might be a clue in the wreckage that leads us to the profitable treasure, and now we don't need to split it with whoever that job was for.
Well, there was a two-thirds. We like the offer was 2/3 of the haul.
Oh, okay.
Well, we need it. Well, you guys don't know yet, but we need to get 500 gold. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Good
I was
place
gonna
to
say
start.
we can find you. We keep this ball rolling.
Yep.
So you guys headed out looking for those guys?
Well, we'll wait for the others to get back, and then we'll go and find the speaker for Dugan's Hole if we can.
Okay. Okay, so back at the Northlook, what are you guys doing?
Well, I didn't really have anything else. Bree?
Nope, I'm good to go.
Could we say that we take a little too long? Like, maybe it's like an hour past sunrise, so it's like 11 a.m. Like,
Sure.
when we said, like, oh, we should probably get ahead of the day and get out, you know, before the sun rises, but we've taken too long or something? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, Dr. Lazarus was working pretty hard at his little science experiment, and then Flight came back, and you guys were just hanging out and waiting. So, yeah, you guys hung out with them.
Yeah.
Well, it's
So
7.
we take a bit too long and get back to the house almost midday.
Well,
Is there gonna be
Probably
on
not that long. Probably not that
Maybe
long.
like 10:30.
yeah,
Yeah.
Whatever.
We got up pretty early.
10:30?
Yeah.
That sounds good to me. Let's say
Would I
10:18.
Cool.
Would I be able to store a spell in the Shield Guardian?
Yeah, yes, you can. So I guess as they come back, you find Dr. Lazarus outside of his house, up at the Shield Guardian, casting a spell into it. What you can make it secret. You don't have to tell us what it is.
No, it's it doesn't matter. It's cure wounds, and when I point to somebody and I tell you to save them, this is what you use.
That's it.
Cool.
It nods. It's
I believe you can
Neck.
upcast that. Was it what level is
Second
spell?
level. I'm casting it second level. Sorry.
that's all you.
Neato.
Yeah, you only have second.
Yeah, I only have to second level.
Okay,
Mm.
that's cool. Move everybody back here. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna put it in him so that I know he has it. Cure wounds. I wonder if I can edit it to second level. Oh, I can. And what does it do at second level?
Just another D8.
Yeah,
2d8? Okay.
2d8 plus my intelligence.
Yep.
Which is 4
Nice.
right now.
Okay, I'm just change mod to 4. Alright, cool. Alright, dope. He's got it. Okay, so yeah, Dr. Lazarus is outside casting a spell into his Shield Guardian, and you see it like absorb this energy into a little spot in its chest.
Morning!
On an apple. How did
We
it
have had
go?
a very profitable meeting.
Oh, thanks.
Your son
Right.
was intrinsic to the entire process. You should be very proud.
He gets that from me.
Good one, Doc.
Yeah, he introduced me to some pirates who seem pretty rambunctious, but I don't know, likable guys, pretty good artist.
Yeah, the art was incredible.
He promised
Great.
me a portrait.
He really knows how to just draw male genitalia, like, perfectly.
What? What?
Do we think they're gay pirates?
Oh no.
They're sailors, so quite possibly.
He did say they were all men and that they spend a lot of time together on the ocean. So it
Yeah.
seemed like there was a very
like,
gay
yeah, that's
pirate
that's
ship.
like a legit historical thing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna be upset.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No.
yeah, they just need companionship.
But like, yeah.
Yeah. Spend
Although-
some long nights on those seas.
The fact
That's
that
right.
Halligan is going on about how good the genitalia were drawn is just awkward.
But Steven's gonna ask though. Steven's gonna ask like, what?
Huh?
What happened?
Oh,
What happened?
Flight will actually tilt his head at that, like, oh, sailors, right?
I had my piece.
I
had
raised
my
an
condition-
eyebrow at Halligan. Oh, that's why. And then I seem to go back to normal.
What? What's why? I said too much.
Let's go talk.
you and him.
Yeah.
Actually, Flight would actually know a bit about that because his dad is a sailor.
And gay.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. Look, it's too early to make that the cliffhanger. Actually, Flight's dad is a sailor. Okay.
I'm sure he and his cellmate are getting along very well.
So Bree and Halligan
If he has
go.
one. I don't know if he has one.
Go off to the
Maybe
side.
around the corner of the
kinda
house.
talk.
Look, I think I don't know what's going on. There's been some miscommunication and just a lot of assumptions here. And just because a guy likes art doesn't mean he likes what the art is of. And I just shouldn't have said anything.
Question: have these guys had a few drinks in them before this conversation?
I mean, if there were drinks in the room, probably.
Yeah, but not a lot because they're running out of alcohol.
Yeah.
And it's like 7 in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, he'll sell
Yeah.
whatever
Let
he's
the guy
got. He's a
roll.
money-making guy, but he just needs to keep some of it for anyone else who comes in. So no, you're not totally
Absolutely.
wasted.
I wanted to see how open these guys were to each other.
Who, Halligan and Bree?
That's right.
Yeah. Well, they might be plenty open anyway.
Maybe.
I think they went over to the other side of the house or inside.
Yeah.
We
Well,
went over
outside.
to the other
Did we-
side of the house.
is there unspoken something? Did we have a thing the other night?
Maybe?
Am
Yeah. No,
Uh,
yeah. I was definitely hitting on you, and then I thought maybe you were gay.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, but I mean, I thought that maybe that's why you were turning me down.
Turning you down? What? No, look, I'm just bad at picking up on that kind of stuff, and we're in my dad's house, so it's awkward.
Right,
I-
your dad's house. Yeah, probably should have waited. Probably should have waited. Didn't think of that.
I don't even
I
have
don't
my
think
own
of him
room.
as your dad. Right, because I stole your room. I'm sorry.
Yeah, calm down. It's fine. We're talking. We're good. Look, I'm glad that we met. I don't know. I mean, maybe you won't be our shaman, but if you want to come by every once in a while and just say what's up, then I'll say what's up. What's up?
Sup?
So, see, okay, I'm making it weird. Look,
As he
She
says,
just kisses him. She just goes for it.
Oh,
It's so
God.
awkward.
Okay. She just leans in. She's way bigger. She's a big furball leaning in, probably lifting him up off the ground a little bit.
Half orc. He's not.
Wait,
tripping.
I won't lift him up. I will just go down
Whoa.
for it.
more respectful.
Oh my god, Alex.
No, sorry.
That was the wrong way.
That was me, not Halligan. He's just,
Yeah,
his
that's
eyes
us.
are
That's fine.
open for a second and then finally closes them. And that goes on for however long, around the corner, out of sight of everybody.
We'll come back eventually with some rumpled clothes and some messed up hair, and it'll be fine.
Yeah.
As soon as they come back around the corner, Ample will say to Halligan, I've set up a meeting with you and Miss Speaker to discuss potential leadership opportunities within 10 towns.
Dad
No
powers.
shit.
I want to insight Halligan. Dad powers. I want to insight Halligan.
You're gonna yeah, you see him just like pushing
Dad
his hair
powers.
back, slicking his hair back again. Yeah, inside him.
16.
Versus 8. No, he's doing horrible. He's got probably some mushrooms just like off of his lip and just in his hair, and that they're falling out as he pushes his hair back. And he just kind of like, I guess he's kind of fluffing up his puffy shirt. Yeah, you know exactly. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah. I turn around like when he's near me. You have some fungi on you.
It looks like patch rash, but it's just like little bits of fungi. Really cool.
Yep. We did. He is a fun guy. No, I'm not gonna.
He is a fun guy.
Yeah. He was a fun guy. A little fun guy for a fun guy. Yeah, I mean, you say that to him. He notices. He brushes it out of his hair and then avoids eye contact with you.
He will not look Dr. Lazarus in the eye at all. She's just like looking at anyone else, looking at the ground, looking at the sky, just not looking at Dr. Lazarus.
Yeah, he's the same. Your eyes cross Halligan, and he just kind of laughs when you guys make eye contact.
Yeah.
Orion's coming. Is that what's up? We're waiting for my brother. What are we doing for the day?
We have to make some money.
Today, I think.
Money. Huh?
Great. Anybody have a quick money-making schemes? Yeah, anything to... Yeah, let's talk about something else. What money-making?
Money-making schemes.
If I recall correctly, there was one of the speakers at the council meeting we went to had something about a treasure hunting job. Pretty sure their town is in cinders right now, but that job might still be on the table.
Sounds like a plan. And I'll take this opportunity to fill Flight in on the details of our offer to the pirates, saying that if we can get 500 gold to them, they'll help us with the prison job.
1,000 gold, you say?
500 gold. Another 500 on completion of the travel to the island. So we can worry about that
1,000.
later. Yeah, but I mean that's for later us, future us. Right now, present us need to worry about 500 gold.
Well, I think between us we could come to that amount, but I'd rather have a little bit of a safety net before that.
Sounds like a treasure hunt it is.
Indeed. Well, we should wait for Orion to get here, because we have some things that we want to discuss. Oh, also...
Why don't we leave Halligan here for his... Oh, excuse me, sorry.
For you, Ample, we should head down to the blacksmith, because I got you a commission.
Oh. Fancy that. Thank you so much. I'll head down there. I would like to take Halligan away and actually put him in a meeting with the speaker about a potential allyship, more than just the casual conversation we had yesterday. Okay. So maybe I can take him with me while I go to the blacksmith.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So Ample and Halligan head off towards the blacksmith with talks of talking with Duvessa Shane and getting him. I guess, what do you pitch to him about this plan? I don't know if he's heard this plan.
Yeah, I'll basically pitch it as like a 10-town speaker internship. Like, if he can prove himself to be a valuable leader to the leader of this town, there might be, growth opportunities. It all sounds like a pyramid scheme kind of thing, because that's the language that Ample speaks in, but it does have substance behind it. There is something behind it. He's not just talking shit. So if he can get them in a room together and discussing the details of the alliance between the Reged tribes and Bryn Shander. We obviously don't need to roleplay that, because that's just going to be you talking to yourself, but that's what he would be doing while Ample gets fitted also off screen.
Well, we'll say that
hopefully there's a
while
big-
you're
Wait. So, Flight and Ample and Halligan are all heading
Yeah,
off
he'd go
to
with them to
stuff.
introduce the.
So
yeah,
it's
he'd go with
just
Ample to introduce them to the
Bree
blacksmith.
and Dr. Lazarus right now.
And whoever else is in the house, yeah.
oh, and you're
I
trying to
think it should
avoid.
be just them. I think it should absolutely just be them. That makes sense.
Fuck.
Oh gosh, is that what the boat meme is about? Is
It's just-
Dr.
it's
Lazarus
just-
getting the hell out of there?
No. The boat was the pirates tripping balls,
Oh,
Yeah.
flipping a boat.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Flight, Halligan, and Ample head off towards the blacksmith, and Halligan's just like,
I make eyes at Halligan, just like the save me eyes, like, oh fuck.
It sounds like
Apple
he's,
like takes him around the shoulder and like pulls him away.
and he shrugs.
I don't know what to do. I gotta go with this guy.
I just
I-
like shake my head and go, okay, fine.
I look. I'm willing to help. I don't
have
know if I
fun.
can.
No, it's good.
Bye.
It's good. It'll be fine. Bye.
Of
I
course
don't
you
know
can
if I can
help.
give up my
You're a
tribe.
part of this now. Absolutely.
Are you thinking
Ten
that
Tons needs you.
me and my tribe will come and live in I just don't know if I can convince the rest of them to come into 10 towns. Not to say that I'm not willing to help you with this. I mean, if we can throw out this horrible man, this criminal.
We can hash out the details later.
For sure.
For now, all you need to know is Duvessa Shane is one of the smartest people in 10 towns, and if you can make a good first impression with her, you'll be set. So
Okay.
I'll start coaching him to just make a good impression with someone of class and intellect. And I'll,
Okay.
you know, as long as he's got his puffy shirt on, he's already halfway there.
Yeah.
with blood stains on it.
Yeah, with the
Absolutely.
blood stains all
There's
over
like
it.
a
that he
single blood
swiped.
stain. Maybe he
Yeah.
like had a bloody nose at one point.
Maybe.
It's character. It's great.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
Okay. So you guys are walking and talking, and you're trying to explain to him how best to appeal to her, the best way you know how,
Yeah.
and then I guess you
like
pass.
he knows how to lead people, but he doesn't know how to be a politician yet.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm starting him on that path.
Okay. Yeah, for sure. And then I guess Black Iron Blades is like a couple buildings down from the town hall, so I guess you guys
Yeah.
kind of like point him in,
Role play that. Like
go talk to
it
Duvessa,
gives
and
me
then,
a long inseam measurement, but that's the only thing that happens at the fitting. I
Okay.
don't know why you have to give me an inseam measurement for a breastplate. That seems a little overboard, but okay.
I gotta measure everything just in case. I like to have all the measurements
Of
on
course.
file. What I do
Maybe I'll
is
get
I
a full plate armor later.
Oh, hey, hang on. This is stupid for me to go into this. When you came in, well, no. So he comes out and he offers you cookies. Are you you good with this?
Absolutely, I'll take some cookies.
All right, great. Cool, because the thing I do is I make sure people are okay with cookies, and then I measure them, and I take all their information, and I sell it to everybody around town.
That sounds like a really profitable business. You're a shrewd businessman.
No, I mean,
Really?
I had to figure out something. I didn't have metal to make anything, so
Hey, in this day and age, you do what you can, right?
you gotta sell those numbers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Like I told him, now that I got your numbers, it's gonna take a 10-day. That's what I told you, right? Yeah, 10-day.
Can you
Or
make
just-
sure that it has specifically has pecs with nipples on it?
Oh,
I
the
need to
Joel
make sure
Schumacher.
that it's
Yes, indeed.
Fully
I will-
represented. Mm.
Yep, that's what we call the Joel Schumacher. I can get it done for sure.
as he's measuring Ample, he knows that Ample does not have a six-pack at all. If anything, he has a bit of a punch belly. So yeah, he Ample would specifically ask for it to be designed to like show off a really intricately carved six-pack and chest piece.
Okay, and he gets he's done. He's got his big tape measure. Then he pulls out a little tiny one and measures your nipples just to get them right. And then
They're very tiny, like millimeters.
Yeah, he jots it down. He kind of draws a little picture. Got it. Oh god, I got this. All right, Elsa, look at this. This is the smallest nipples I've seen. Sorry, I normally wait till you're gone. Elsa, you gotta see, he says, walking into the back.
You want to serve him up on a plate? We got some tiny little teacup plates.
Did he eat the cookies? Oh, good.
At least he gave his consent for cookies.
Yeah. Okay. Bree and Dr. Lazarus, what kind of awkwardness are you doing?
I got this. It's just with this. Like, you know, all of the... So, I'm not gonna ask. And gets up, walks in the lab.
He just walks back to the laboratory. Your hair's still kind of frizzy.
Just nope, not getting involved with that.
Bree, what do you do?
You're muted.
Oh, you're muted.
I think Bree like follows after him, and he's like, "No, now that we're talking about this, we might as well just get this awkward conversation out of the way. Yes, I kissed your son. I don't know if we're dating. Do I have to ask your permission to date him? I've never dated anyone before. Like, I don't know. We just kissed behind your house. Is that weird for you?"
All of this is weird for me. No, this is normal and adventure. I'm not explaining this, and he's an adult and can make his own decisions.
Did you eat popcorn?
You're there!
Sorry. What?
Oh! Okay, great. He's an adult. He can make his own decisions. Fantastic. Now that we have that awkward conversation out of the way, we never need to talk about this ever again. Okay. Fantastic. Do you need help with anything, or can I go?
Just slowly starts closing the door. I think we're close the door.
Oh, so you got a boyfriend?
I don't know that that's what we are. Just don't be quiet. No, don't tell anyone about this. It's fine. Don't. You didn't hear anything, and she just walks away. She goes. She like enough, and she just like runs away, and she goes to the stable and she starts cuddling with Pamela.
Oh, okay, you run to the stable. You're hanging out with Pamela and Elkton.
Where's the rest of us? Are we going? We get out of here now?
Nope, I just need my emotional support reindeer. It's fine.
Oh, Pamela, are you okay with this? Hey, Pamela, now that you're cool, I'm getting jealous. I don't know. She never is this close with me.
I bring Elkton into the cuddle puddle.
Oh. All right. Shoot. Okay.
Pardon? Oh, yes, and the polar bears. I will include everyone in this.
Give me an animal handling for the polar bears.
There's a couple single female wolves in there as well who, have been consoling each other.
I will use speech of beast and leaf to help with this, if that's okay.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Like, if you want to cuddle, it's here.
So I guess do it with advantage. Do your animal handling.
Okay.
Okay, I really wasn't hoping to start a battle with you and the polar bears, so that does work.
Fantastic.
I mean, they kind of sit on the outside at first and just kind of come around and finally join the pile, and you're like almost buried under animals.
Buried.
If anybody
Almost.
comes
You're-
looking
you're
for
still
me,
a
this
little
is
bit
where they
for
will
that,
find me.
Okay. Bree is hanging out with animals in shame or embarrassment,
Flight.
whatever it is.
Flight, are we heading out now to wherever that treasure hunt is?
Well, we need to go find the speaker for Dugan's Hole first.
Okay, well, I'll head to the barracks. I'll head to the stables with Halligan and get everyone ready. You find the speaker.
Will do. And yeah, Flight. It's actually getting a bit late now, huh? Yeah, we've been going for over 3 hours now.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. I mean, normally, we can wrap up whenever. We normally wrap up around 9ish, but
I'm getting hungry, so.
I hear ya. Okay. Well, is there anything anyone else
I was
wants to do
thinking we
before we
were
wrap it up?
like just about to leave a cliffhanger on us, like heading out of town, kind of thing.
Well, I think you were wanting to wait.
We want to go find the
until-
speaker for Dugan's Hole, so.
Oh, are they in this town?
Oh no.
Well, that's what Flight's gonna go try and find out.
Oh, okay. So
Right. Okay.
so you go back to
Well,
the
We
town
were just
hall.
with Professor Shane, so yeah, we could have had that conversation while we were there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did I do it? Okay. Well, let's activate the town hall. You guys pass by the town hall. Is the light should update. Okay, so yeah, you're at the town hall, and Flight drops by to talk to Duvessa Shane temporarily.
Yeah, as we drop off Halligan, we'll I imagine we'll.
Or I'll
skip
speak to
some
anybody
with
else who
Halligan
might.
afterwards.
If Halligan's
Yeah.
speaking to Duvessa, I can talk to anybody else who might know where she is.
Absolutely, maybe that militia
Okay.
chick.
Is that Trovis up there actually?
Yeah, actually, he's probably not right there. He's probably actually meditating like you taught him back in this back corner, legs crossed, arms up.
Heck yeah.
And you see him there, and
Okay,
yeah, I guess you hear Duvessa and Halligan talking in her office.
Right. I'll just leave them to that, and Flight is going to just kind of if I can move. Okay, just gonna slowly approach him, and he'll actually sit down right next to him, just like, and take a seat right next to him. Try not to disturb him.
Okay. And I guess you're just waiting until he's done with his meditation to
Mhm.
address him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, he's just kind of humming, and then I guess finally, just slowly, his eyes open, and he looks across from him, and you're sitting there.
Yep. And Flight just looks over at him and smiles.
This has really done wonders. I tell you what, this voice is not working, but
It's all right.
I am so stress-free these days, and it's gotta be due to this. It's like I'm nowhere, and just everything at once.
It's like I heard nowhere, and then you cut out.
I'm changing his thing.
Well, good.
Yeah.
That image. Now that he's been meditating, has he been drinking less?
A little bit. Well,
That's good.
he stopped
Great.
drinking
Love to
after
see
the
a healthy-
attack.
Yeah, he stopped drinking. He stopped drinking after the attack. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So
But
he's like 10 days sober.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Good
think,
for him.
Yeah, I think like a 10-day and a half at this point. Yeah.
When do you get your first chip? Your first.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's up to his sponsor, Flight, right?
I
Flight's
eat
his
chips
sponsor, so
every
you have to
day.
find him a chip.
Mhm.
Yeah, look, chips. That's all we've got is fish and chips around here.
Well,
So like
I'm
every
not
single
even.
day.
I'm not. Well, Flight's not even said anything yet.
Oh,
He's
I
just,
guess yeah. So he can't respond to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just me making shit up.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just
What,
from his
uh,
image, he looks like a drunk, but now that he meditates, I imagine him differently.
what's going on, Flight?
Well,
Alex, by the way, you've had the wrong characters up on your stream this entire time.
Oh, with
The D&D
Yeah.
Beyond thing.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, whatever. We're at
Okay,
the end.
cool.
Thanks for
Figured I'd
reminding
let
me.
you know. No problem.
I don't know how many people look at that, but
Yeah.
it's a good.
Yeah, it's
for
fine.
Sure. Whoops.
But
Okay.
anywho,
Well, yeah. What's going on, Flight? It's good to see you.
Flight just kind of smiles at him, and as he's like, "Well, what's going on? Is I see you've been taking that to heart, and you said it's been helping."
Oh, indeed. Yeah. I'm like a free spirit now. I'm not tied down to a bottle. I'm not tied down to nothing. Well, the people, but no, yeah.
Of course, absolutely.
Clear mind.
So, I guess the other thing I came here for was, we're looking to, get set out again, because, we finally got word back from my mother about possibly helping my dad.
Oh. With the prison stuff.
Mhm.
Well, that's great. So you guys are heading up there. You guys are heading north then.
Yeah, well, we have a matter of cost of getting there to get to take care of first. I was actually wondering if you know where I could find the speaker for Dugan's Hole.
Ugh. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of them since the meeting.
Of course.
And I don't know if, I know Naerth was sending some people out to the towns. Maybe they'll find her in Dugan's Hole. I would assume Edgra is out that way, but that's so small. I don't know who survived.
It was probably one of the first ones attacked too, right?
That's what it seems. Yeah, closest to the mountains where the Durgar came.
Well, we'll look into it.
You have business out in Dugan's Hole?
We had a possible prospect that I wanted to look into. But, we can take care of it. But in the meantime, it's nice to see you doing so well.
Hey, thanks. It's good to see that you're still around, fighting the good fight, standing up for 10 towns. Well, if you end up going up to the Revel's End, I tell Marta I said hi. We used to drink together.
Yeah, I heard I hear that she's also a little bit of a booze hound.
That sounds like her. Oh, I'd have to pry it from her hands to even get a drink. Sometimes she'd just have to pour it in my mouth, but those are the old days.
Right.
Does this guy know any rare liquors or anything like that, do you think?
He probably knows all
someone
of
could
them.
be bribed with. Yeah. Could be a good resource.
Another question about that, actually. What would you say her favorite was?
Her favorite? Well, she would down anything you had. Although, Don't I? Oh, I don't have it here.
I had that table of a bunch of crazy alcoholic drinks. It's not in this game.
Oh, it's fine.
Right,
If he says that it's like she'll take
Anything,
you can just go with that for now.
I do like the idea of making one so it's like this is a unique alcohol experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like just make one up.
Them using my mushrooms.
Yeah, absolutely. And Lazarus's blood magic, like make it a bloody mushroom Mary.
You're muted, Tom.
I got this.
Okay.
He's got all that to unmute. I got this. But hell yeah, he can make the decanter. You can put your mushrooms in there and put some blood in there. Yeah, that'd be neat.
Aww.
Although that conversation is yet to come. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Father and
But,
daughter-in-law's first project.
So
Oh, boy.
cute.
Anyway,
Oh. Well, and I guess, yeah, so tell Marta I said hi, and I guess if you end up going to Dugan's Hole, let me know if Edgra is still around, and I guess if you... Who gives a fuck about the town, but those Stones of Thrun are like... They've been around forever. Hopefully those are still fine. Let me know.
yeah, I certainly will. And before I go, Flight will just kind of Flight will just like stay sitting there, kind of ponderously. I wanted you to know how much I actually appreciated, you doing that with me. It's been a while since I've actually gotten the opportunity to like, reflect on that kind of thing with anyone.
What
With meditation.
the meditation?
Yes.
Oh, you're thanking me.
Yes.
No, it's like someone walking up
and
and giving me 100 gold and saying, "Thank you for taking this." Like it
That's
was.
not all there is to it.
The pleasure's all mine.
That's not all there is to it, though.
Oh.
For this kind of thing, I had been doing it with my parents, and just help me remind me of that.
Oh. Well, you've been away from them quite a while. And, I mean, from what you say, it seems like you'll be reunited soon.
I hope so.
I believe in you, Flight.
Mm-hmm.
And he
puts his hand on your shoulder. He's just like kind of squeezing it, just like,
I believe in you.
Flight will actually just kind of he'll kind of move his lean into it a little bit, just kind of look straight at him, and then what he is going to do is he is going to grasp Trovis by like kind of like a strap of his shirt. And then he's going to lean in and he's going to kiss him.
I was like, am I just making this up? Is he gonna kiss Trovis? And
This has been a whole episode of just hard romance. I love it.
Oh god.
Ooh,
Okay.
Juicy.
You go in, you kiss Trovis, and we'll cut off right there. That'll be
That is
the
a perfect thing to
cliffhanger
leave off
right
on.
there.
Yeah. Fade to black, baby.
Oh gosh.
Cat person and a dragonborn making out.
That sailor blood runs strong in the family, I guess.
Oh gosh, just no. Yeah, those seamen are
I did
crazy.
not see that one coming.
I didn't either. I thought I was reading
Wait, roll
into
the
it.
check to see if Duvessa falls in love with Halligan to create a love triangle. We need one more romance roll. Is he making a good first impression? Have I helped enough?
Oh, what a game.
Yeah.
That was
Amazing.
insane. No battle that time, just all role play. Hopefully you guys had a good
play,
time.
some planning as well.
Yeah, some planning.
We have like 3 missions ahead of us. Like, we know what we're
Yep.
doing for the foreseeable future. We're golden. This was a great episode.
Yep, we good.
Busy schedule.
That's true.
Alrighty. But yeah, I'm starving. I need to go get something to eat. Bye, y'all.
Absolutely.
Bye.
See
Yeah. Thank
Alright.
you for letting
Later.
me go with all that pirate shit. Like, I kind of just made that stuff up on the fly, but now that there's a second mission for them, like, I feel like they're going to be very helpful.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless right now.
It was
The
a
second-
steamy episode.
Yeah, it was
very
steamy.
I did not see that coming.
Oh, really?
The flight thing. No, the flight thing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like,
No, Flake over. What?
yeah, me either.
I thought it was gonna be a hug, but then I was like, no, I don't know. This would mirror the other scenes if he kisses him, and yeah, it surprised me though. Even seeing it.
Honestly,
possibly
I think I have a bit of heat exhaustion. I zoned out. What happened?
Flight.
Did Flight initiate or did?
Flight did. Flight.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Flight leaned in to kiss him. Yeah.
Flight was like, thank you for like letting me teach you how to do meditation. It like reminds me of my family, and he's just like, I believe in you, Flight. And then he goes in and kisses him.
How old is
It's
our
Trovis.
Dragonborn
enough.
friend? Yeah, how old is Trovis?
Oh gosh, I
was always under the impression that Trovis was like an older middle-aged man for some reason.
Nothing wrong
yeah, that seems about right. He is a
No.
bit older.
And I say this as having a nephew who's 45 years old. So my mother married old.
with that. Sure.
I mean, essentially, Trovis used to be an adventurer and is now retired. So yeah, I guess he's
So
pretty.
there is a bit of a Flight likes those daddy figures.
Yeah. Oh no.
But also you, Bree, like leaning into the wanting to be the shaman thing, like that came out of nowhere for you. And
Well,
you just
yeah,
picked
and I
that up
had to
and ran
find a
with
way
it. That was
to
amazing.
incorporate it, right? So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe she like had a
Perfect.
thing for him at first sight and was like, oh, he's like hot, and then was like, oh, maybe I should be their shaman. Oh, that didn't work. Now I just need to get into his pants. But
Perfect.
yeah. And then she's like, and then Dr. Lazarus can be my dad. This is great.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I am in the hot seat and now I have to be Trovis and Halligan with love interest.
That's it.
Epic.
So good. Yeah,
Oh my
next
gosh.
next episode is gonna be pretty great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Whew.
Mhm.
All right, guys.
Thank you for letting me take up a lot of today's game by myself. Like, I really
Yeah,
appreciate
no.
you guys hanging out and being our audience for that.
Yeah, no, it was great. Again, I think I have heat exhaustion, so I like was not fully here during this. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I'm
The
I'm
parts
pretty.
you were here for, you were amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have heat exhaustion from being flustered by Halligan. I'm just joking.
Ooh, yeah, that's it.
It's like,
That's
oh, it
it.
was just
Mhm.
that.
Hmm.
Oh gosh. All right, guys. I'm out of here. We'll
Yeah,
see you
Take
next
care,
week.
guys.
That was a
Later,
good
guys.
game.
See you soon.
Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.